he don't know nothing about goal line, short yard, goal line. You get up out of there.
You
set the edge on goal line?
Absolutely.
In college?
I got a clip.
What about in the league, though?
What you mean? I said it.
But did you?
I would have said it.
But did you?
Actually, I did. We had a 4th and 1. I said the edge.
Goal line.
Nah.
Welcome back to it. Hey. Back in the motherfucking building.
Back in this bitch.
Back in Nash.
That's nothing but Memphis, baby. Hey, that's what we do.
And then past that road was the hood.
Fuck the op.
He said, "Oh, you want a shot?" I said, yeah.
I in the city, fuck with me, now I gotta fuck with the city.
Light it up. Light it up.
Welcome to the Raw Room.
I got a homie of mine, bro. Shout out to my homie, man. He actually kicking it with us when we go out to Seattle, man. And,
Okay.
He just broke up with his girl.
Damn,
And,
it's expensive.
And
Said it's expensive.
he got served in papers, and put him on child support, bro.
I couldn't.
My guy was so sick, bro. He was sick.
Damn.
He was sick. And that's 18 years. That's 18 years. And then, like, I didn't know that it worked like this, but it ain't like a set payment. Like, all right, this is what it is. If he make more,
Yeah.
then the number go up.
That's what it's based on.
Run his pockets up.
Dude, why do you think all these females trying to have babies with these athletes? That's been that's been the point.
I thought it was like wherever you catch them, that's where you.
Why you
That's where
think
you
all
get
these?
stuck, though.
Why you think all these women trying to have babies with athletes? These professional guys making all this money, bro. It's based
Exactly.
off of income.
But it should be based off where you catch them, though.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with you.
He said
What
where
it
you
should-
catch him. Where you
what
catch
it
him.
should be is right, but what it is,
It is what it is.
Where
It is
you
what it
catch
is.
him is crazy, sweet.
That's what I'm saying. Like where you catch them. If
I
you
agree.
caught 'em-
What you come in with is what you leave with.
Yeah.
If you came in with
No,
empty
right.
pockets,
That's
I mean, I ain't gonna say empty pockets, but like,
If you came in on a
But no,
rookie
bro, they
deal, you should get that rookie deal.
Deal money. Okay.
You should get that. You
it
should
cut
get
off.
that. You should get that next deal.
You don't get grandfathered into the next
Yeah,
deal.
you don't get grandfathered.
It's not
in.
AT&T or
the rookie
T-Mobile
deal is
like that.
lifetime.
No, yeah, it
Absolutely.
ain't no lifetime.
If you catch them, that
Unlimited.
means you was being impatient. You should have waited. You should have waited.
So you try to do it like they do a running back.
Franchise tag. Franchise tag.
Ain't
God
no
This
damn.
nigga sweet as wild,
What
bro.
you
This
saying?
Nah, he wild as fuck.
Listen,
Nah,
I'm
that's
from
crazy
the
as hell.
brothers, bro. I'm from my brothers, man.
Yeah, bro.
You should
Nah,
get
that,
that deal.
that shit is outrageous though. You can't be getting caught up, man.
Well, look, I gotta tell y'all something. This is funny as hell, bro. Let me go and tell y'all this right now, man. So last Thursday, I had a late meeting. It was a late meeting.
Uh-huh.
Came home late. You know, wifey's still up and everything. And I walk in the house and, what's up with the woo? Like, let's just go upstairs and go to bed. It's late at this point. Let's go upstairs and go to bed.
Right.
And I'm walking upstairs and scrolling through my phone on Instagram stories. You know what I'm saying? And something caught my eye. I'm tired. I didn't know exactly what it was.
Something
that
caught my eye.
But you know how like you can share a post to your story?
Yeah.
So I clicked the post. I'm like, all right, hold on, like what is it? Let me
You
click
did
the
what?
post.
Okay.
So I clicked the post. I said, okay, yeah, that's cool. And then I set my phone down. And I went, putting some of the cloud. I was doing something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something.
Put the phone.
And it was unlocked like this. I ain't got no lock on my phone or whatever. It's just like that. It just opened up.
Mm-hmm.
And all I see is, you know how like you can tell that your woman looking at your phone when like her head do this right here?
The quick peek. The little peek back.
Nah, it wasn't a quick peek though, because she was scared.
She was.
And then I saw this right here. Ooh. And I didn't even do that. I just clicked to see. I didn't even see what was, what I'm saying, next. And I said, damn, and I wasn't paying attention. She said, yo, why you like this picture? Or no. I didn't like it.
Why you looking at it?
Why you looking at this picture?
Why you looking at it?
That was the question. So I said,
Damn.
I was like, what you talking about? And she said, this right here, why you looking at the picture? So I said, I'll go and look. I was like, like normally you be trying to think of something in your head real quick. Like as it was late, bro. I said, bro, I'm about to just tell the truth, bro. I said,
you liked what you saw.
It was a nice picture.
You didn't like it. You didn't like it, but you looked.
I said, honestly.
It ain't nothing but a brochure. It's a brochure. It's just a brochure.
Advertising.
It's
marketing.
It's the truest statement you could say, but it's also
It was real.
Not what you want to say.
Hey, listen, I said it. It ain't. Listen,
I'm with Sweet, bro. I would have said
But you got to tell the truth, though. You got to tell the truth.
Like, shit, it was a nice
It was a nice picture.
Honestly, you look harder than I did. I didn't even know you was a swipe.
Like,
So
what's
I went back
going
to my
on?
phone and said, let me see what really. I swiped. I said, okay, now I see why you.
I didn't see all that the first time. You did more
You
looking
put me
than I
on
did.
game.
Right, you put me on. So why we mad? Why is it a problem
Why
now?
is it a problem? But anyway, I know that has had to happen. Something like that to y'all.
Absolutely, because when you was telling the story and you said you put the phone down, I said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, why did you put the phone? You didn't
at least back
close-
out of it.
I
Right,
said close it out, nigga.
At least back out of the app.
If she went like, bro, sweet.
Boy, thank you, bro.
At
least go back to the homepage, the main page.
Right, like pick off
Don't
the
just
tab
like-
or something.
At least go back to where it's a group of pictures and not just the one.
Not just the one.
Sweet,
I
come
was
on,
tired,
baby.
bro. I wasn't think. I just set that whole down, bro. But anyway, welcome back to the Raw Room.
Yeah, welcome back.
Basically here in a minute or two, man. Obviously, y'all see that we do have a guest here.
I'm back.
He ain't even a guest no more, bro. He just
I'm a roommate, bro.
shout out to King Dunlap in the building. I know you've been busy shaking and grooving and everything. You was yesterday I was supposed to pull up on you, but that got pushed back. So I know you got some events coming up in Nashville next week. Tell us about them, bro. Where we supposed to be pulling
Sunday,
up to?
Holiday weekend, man. Got a clothing line, got an event for, Sweet got the rose wear on, man. Event. We did a little thing with the Vanguard. They have some music, some art, some clothes, some fun, some drinks. It's a little multi-level venue. rosewearco.com. It's a website.
Check it out.
Get your tickets on Instagram, Rosewearco. Pull up. It's a vibe, bro. Like
I'm in there, baby.
good time, good music, good people.
You said art and liquor, man. I'm in there.
Yeah.
Art and liquor. Okay, yeah,
Art
we can do
and
that.
liquor, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's gonna be some. Like I said, it's gonna be a nice little vibe, beautiful event on a Sunday. It's a holiday weekend. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna.
Shit is Labor Day weekend, ain't it?
Yeah,
The labor.
It's about that time, bro.
Damn.
The labor.
So can we? Okay. What's the rule? Can you wear white after Labor Day?
Man, I don't even.
What?
Is that still a thing?
I'm
There was a
aware-
rule. Like you can't wear
It
white
was
after
a
Labor Day.
rule, but I'm gonna wear what I want to
I
wear.
thought that was just in the movies. The whole white. Is it
for
white
real?
shoes after Labor Day or something? That wasn't from a movie.
I don't know. I just thought it was.
We
a
don't
thing.
know nothing over here, bro.
Is that from the movie
I
thing? Is that
heard
like a
it.
real thing? Yeah,
I
like
definitely
I
heard
thought I heard it the first time I heard about it was a movie. I didn't know if it was.
movie?
Yeah.
What
I don't know.
movie?
I don't
White
remember,
after Labor
but
Day. What were these? Hold on.
It says in the early 1900s, those were well-to-do, often favored. Like what is this? What is this?
meant you were someone.
it's no white. Yeah.
Okay, wearing white after Labor Day meant you were someone who had.
It was a
means
movie.
to-
Like when I
okay.
was we were.
Boy,
Whatever.
I'm
It was a
Well,
movie
whatever
when
the
we
hell
were
I
kids.
want.
See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if it was real because it was in the rule. They talked about the rule, whatever movie. I can't remember what movie it was. But I was a
Okay.
kid.
Well,
it was
look,
in the
I'm
movie.
wearing white pants and that motherfucker next week. I
White
got some
pants.
white. I got some white jeans.
Now,
I don't
That
think
is-
people. I don't think that's.
that is
People don't follow that shit no more.
that's
I
a
doubt it,
fashion like
Say less, then, nigga. I got
that's
some
a
white
fashion
Destroy
risk
denim.
right there. Sweet.
What? White jeans?
White jeans.
Shit, I got some.
Them boys gonna be dirty.
Nah, not the
They
way I
gonna
move.
get dirty.
Not the way I move.
King, they gonna get dirty.
I mean, they
It's
probably
white
will.
jeans.
Man, look. Listen.
Sweet. That's worse than a white t-shirt.
Nah.
Yes, it is.
And for me, I'll never do both. I sweat too much.
Nah, I won't do both.
Yeah.
I've done white jeans and I pulled it off.
I mean,
move
you can
around
pull
like
it.
that.
I'm not
I
saying
stay
you
in
can't
one
pull it
spot.
off.
Listen, when I'm at your event, I'll not be moving around. I'm gonna be in one spot. Say,
I mean, listen,
Man,
bro, do what
sweet.
you-
It
do what
ain't
you
even
gotta
gotta
do.
be you. It could just be somebody next to you. The nigga at your table just like, I don't know,
Nah,
eating some
bro.
shit,
Yeah,
drink.
that white
drink
attract some
over.
dirt, but I mean,
That
if you
ain't
can
gonna
pull it off, like you pull it off.
I mean,
pull it
yeah,
off.
you
ain't
probably
gonna be
pull
me.
it off.
I ain't never
That's
been able to find
dangerous,
no
though.
white jeans to fit me, but
Yeah, I ain't really too.
Nah,
white
bro, I
white
think
jeans
you a little bit
dangerous.
too tall, a little bit too big for some white jeans.
I don't know.
No,
I
yeah,
don't-
you
I don't think I'd wear them
You don't
anyway.
do that. I don't even know if they got denim in the stores.
No, I got linen. Definitely got some white linen.
Linen.
That's easy.
But
that,
denim,
ain't nothing-
though.
that denim for me ain't nothing but some curtains with a drawstring.
Yeah,
So-
no, we're not doing that. Not doing
I got some linen, but I ain't kind of no white
Oh
denim.
my God, bro. Anyway, what's up, bro? How's your weekend, JC? I like to start with the weekends, bro. How's your weekend, man? What you been on?
Weekend was straight, man.
Yeah.
I was chilling, hanging out with Marcus. It was his birthday over the weekend. Yesterday, man. We had a little game night. We played King's Cup.
King's Cup.
Okay.
You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. Put me
It's
on.
like a drinking game.
Oh, it's a drinking game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Everybody get whatever you're gonna drink, and then they take a deck of cards, put it on the table, and then everybody go in order,
It's
pick a
drinking
card.
drinking game with cards.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
so the different cards
They mean
different
something?
things. You know what I'm saying? So they got a bunch of different rules. And
It sounds like Ring of Fire to me.
oh, it's I ain't never played that, but it was
But I
pretty
think
fun.
it's like Ring of Fire is like the same premise. It's
Marcus,
like the cards, and you pull cards.
that boy
And
Marcus
it
got
say
lit.
something, and then you put the cards on top of the bottle.
But it's
No,
just
no,
a
that's
little
different.
drinking
That's
game.
different.
It's a little
That's
drinking. Yeah, it's different. It's
Ah,
not.
okay.
It's not.
It's just
that,
like rules
but-
to see who gonna drink on the different. Like if you pull a
Okay.
2, then I get to pick somebody to drink, and
It's just another game somebody made up to get drunk.
Right. Nah,
Something
just
before to get wasted.
Yeah.
folks was lit. Folks was lit. So,
Yeah.
but the big like rule is the kings. Like whoever pull a king, you get to make up a rule, and then so whoever pulls the last king though has to drink. It's a cup in the middle
It's full of whatever.
that's full of whatever, and whoever pulled the last king really gotta drink that bit.
got drink all of that.
Yeah, it was a rough night for some of the people at that party.
Yeah, man. See, all them
Drinking games.
card games, my favorite. Nigga. I was flip cup, beer pong.
Yeah.
We was liquor, but flip cup and beer pong.
Flip
in
cup,
college,
beer
yeah.
pong. I was
Flip
both of
cup,
those.
yeah. College, I
yeah.
played. I think I was like 15-0 or something like that in college. Like
15-0 and what? Beer pong?
15-0.
Flip cup.
Well, I
flip
mean,
cup,
shit, you
flip
a
cup.
basketball player, like
Well, no, I mean, it was cool.
the nigga
but still-
Orange, he could dunk
No,
that
not
bitch
beer,
from
not beer
behind.
pong, not beer pong. Flip cup.
Oh,
That's
flip
beer
cup.
pong.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
flip
Flip
cup
cup
is
is-
where you take
Nah,
a shot.
yeah. Flip cup is.
Yeah, but no, beer pong was cool. The ball was too small. You know, the little ping pong ball was too small for my.
Oh
big
damn!
ass
I thought
hands.
you would have been good at that bit.
See,
No,
I like
flip cup
the-
though. Yeah,
My game was I don't know what they call it, but I guess it's like another version of Ring of Fire. You just got a bottle and somebody play the music. And then whenever you just play the music, whenever you pause the music, whoever got the bottle just got to pull from it.
yeah. So y'all playing musical chairs. with all
Basically,
that.
musical
Y'all playing
chairs.
musical
I
chairs.
did that.
Yeah. So whoever got the vibe, whoever got the ox, you playing a playlist,
Yeah,
folk get
you
turned.
basically musical chairs with
with
the bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
But yeah,
okay.
so we had the little party, played that, and then the next night he had a pool party.
Okay.
It was at night. I mean, it was cool. We was in there
night
drinking.
pool
Yeah.
party.
It was
all right.
chilling. It was
You know
cool.
what I'm saying? I see you.
Nice
JC.
little time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You got
I mean,
outside?
look, I was just there for my boy Marcus, man.
Okay.
Shout out to
okay.
Mark, man.
That's what's up, man.
Mhm.
Happy birthday to you, bro.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. But look, let's go and get straight to sports. I know DB's supposed to be joining us soon, so I'm going to take all of his fire. I know a few things he want to discuss as well, but I'm going to start with track and field. First of all, Netflix actually announced that they'll be having a track and field documentary coming out.
Okay.
I'm very, very excited about because
from
recent
right now.
recent
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
And and I feel like, I was like, damn, back time, bro, because I haven't really seen a lot of track and field docs. Honestly, if you really think about it,
No, yeah, not
Yeah.
not
You know,
outside of
you know,
like the PED, the people that got in trouble for the
exactly. It's gonna be a 6-part series to drop it next year. I'm very, very excited about it. I think
That'll
it's
be
gonna be
dope.
fire, yo.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm big, and I've been keeping up with track from day one. My mama ran, my sister
yeah,
ran. So I'm a
facts.
big, that's real. Like football speed is fast, but track speed is a whole different.
It's different.
It's a whole different.
So
it's
people, I don't
different.
think
Whole
people
different
understand.
running, for real,
Yeah,
for
that
real.
track. Yeah, well, sweet. I'm sure you know.
Yeah,
but
bro, it's different.
Even JC would
No,
tell you,
yeah.
a 4.3 is fast in football.
Absolutely.
But, them tracks, some of them, they 4.2.
nigga,
It's
Nigga
It's
can't
not
get
even
for strive
fair.
for
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah.
what's going on?
I mean, it's like especially sprinting. Like you are sprinters, yo, and just it's how technical it is. Like how quick you want your first foot to get down out the blocks. Like maintaining, like reaching your top speed and maintaining
And
the
staying
stride.
there, yeah.
Like it's like a lot to go into it. But I'm very excited that Netflix is doing this though, because I feel like Netflix ain't really missed on the sports docs. Me personally. The ones they've had here recently.
I ain't seen all of them, but yeah.
You got The Last Dance, the MJ joint.
Yeah. I
You know what I'm
obviously
saying?
you get
that's
All the
That is
Untold
top tier.
to me. All the Untold has been fire. I feel like
I ain't seen all
I
of
ain't
them.
seen all of
Shit,
them.
all of them been fire to me. Last Chance U, all of those. I like all of them joints, bro. I feel like they've been kind of knocking the sports joints out the park. So
They've been doing a good job.
getting the track and field joint in, I think it's gonna be fire. So speaking of track and field, I just want to go straight to the sisters and the brothers out there getting these W's. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just start with her, bro.
She was smoking the
We're from
track,
lane
bro.
9. too.
Lane
Smoking
9.
the track, bro.
Floating, bro.
Look at her.
Lane 9, bro.
She locked in right now.
Rolling.
Look at her, bro.
Slide.
Rolling.
And just knew
Yeah.
before she hit the line.
Yeah.
That's confidence,
Because old
man.
girl from Jamaica, Sharika Jackson,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, them boy, all them
She
girls.
like that.
riding.
She likes
And
it.
what's her
Slide.
name? Fraser Price, the OG. She, the youngins kind of took over her, but she been winning for
Right.
Jamaica for years now.
Oh,
It's- She been part of that 4x1 team because the 4x1 team won too.
They
USA.
did. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now it's I've been like seeing her. I can't wait to see her. Like, like a doc or something coming out about Sha'Carri. We knew, look, 4 years ago when that stuff happened, like we was, I feel like all of us were just like behind her 100%. I thought it was bullshit that, with the whole drug.
This supposed to be round two.
Yeah, that's one. Ain't that one of your alumni? Did she go?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tiger in the building. Like, this should be round two.
It should be round two.
So happy for her, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited about her, bro.
She rides, bro. It's. Her top end is crazy.
It's crazy because my wife, she knew I run, and she was like, nah, like, what is it about her that's just so special? I said, bro, you just gotta understand. If you watch her run out the blocks are decent, but she get to her top end speed just like at the right time. Because if you look at it, she in like 4th place out the blocks.
No, yeah.
And you got a 2
seconds.
She
catch her stride, boy,
and it's a wrap.
That's that track speed.
That's that track speed.
That fifth gear, that extra gear.
Bruh, it's crazy. And she a beast. I'm looking forward to seeing her what she do in the Nationals next year for the Olympic qualifiers. It's gonna be in Eugene. Mm-hmm. And then, the Olympics next year in Paris, baby. So
and another thing is too, bro, she about that tall. She ain't even really like she's
how tall is she?
How tall is she?
How tall is
she? Can't be no tall. She can't be no taller.
5'1".
5'1". Yeah, bro.
Okay, well, I ain't think she was that.
And look at Frazier. Frazier Price 5 feet.
She ain't too much taller, right?
Yeah. Well, man, moving, yo. Floating.
Flying.
After look like she floating, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Sha'Carri. It was a sweep for the 100. Yeah. For the men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try my best just to be.
Noah Lyles.
Go ahead.
Noah Lyles, man.
He got his top end is crazy too.
Crazy. And Noah Lyles is a beast. He got 3. I mean, he got 3 gold medals, in the world. They
weren't expecting him to win the one.
Nuh-uh. No, they wasn't. And it's the same thing. It's like that top end speed. Yeah. Once you get it, I'm there, yo. And I'm floating, bro. But Noah Lyles is him. The 200, it wasn't even, the 200 wasn't close.
Ain't nobody gonna touch him in the 2.
The 200 wasn't close. I mean, he was gliding 200, yo. And then the man's 4x1 is just exciting to watch, bro.
Always. That be the race.
It has.
It has been.
I feel like, and you can fact check this, Faye, but man, I feel like our 4x1 men's team. I mean, you gotta think, bro. Jamaica been running that shit for a little bit.
Yeah, we've been fumbling. We've been fumbling the baton. We ain't been able to get the baton right now. It's a world championship,
right?
And even the Olympics, bro, they be fumbling the handoff stuff. They ain't practicing the handoff.
And honestly, if you saw the one with Niles, the last exchange, it wasn't smooth.
It wasn't clean.
It wasn't smooth. They're gonna have to work on that, bro. They're gonna have to work on it.
They kept it moving, but it wasn't. Yeah,
it wasn't the smoothest.
No, but it's great to see you. It's great to see us back on top of some of the sprints. So like you said, with Usain and Yohan and with Jamaica, bro, they was
they was getting that shit, bro.
But I mean, it's hard to lose with him. I mean, you got nigga, he's 6'5" with long legs and turnover. You ain't gonna that's why I said I find it hard to believe somebody gonna break any of his records just because he.
That's tough.
Yeah, because you 6'5" with them long legs.
His frame was unmatched.
And turnover. How do you even keep up 9, 5, 8 in 100, bro?
It's crazy.
He's not doing that.
Ain't nobody doing that, bro. That's gonna be out there for a while until somebody else comes out that's 6 that has that build, because that's really what it is.
I don't see it happening. I'm not saying they won't, but it's gonna be tough. Be a while.
That boy moving, boy.
Get out of there.
That's a 4x1.
Get out of there.
Get out of there. All right, let's go get to these jokes.
Get out of there.
Let's get to these jokes. I really did, bro. I had a better speech, bro.
He wrote a speech.
I did. Fool. I was about
he
to
had wrote a speech.
Bro,
he's a track guy, man.
We don't
championships in track.
We don't really talk about track that much, bro. So when I was watching, I was like, yo, I'm about to come through, give it up for him.
I'm a track guy. I was right there with you, Sweet. I watched it too.
Okay.
I watched it too. It's speed. I'm a fan of speed, real speed, and that track speed.
Oh, that shit, bro. But it's God damn. Why is it? The victories wasn't the headline this weekend. We all know that by now. The victory was not the headline over the weekend. So some comments were made by Noah Lyles. Faye, you want to play it real quick? You ain't got to play this shit. Everybody done heard shit by now. You ain't got to play it.
Nah.
Noah Lyles basically said, in a nutshell, that
read what he said. He said, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. Mm-hmm. World champion of what? The United States? ... Yeah.
Now, JC, I know that you had some comment because I sent it to the group, and the first thing you said was, "What did he say wrong?"
Yeah.
So you didn't see nothing wrong in what he said?
His delivery and what he was trying to say was not the greatest.
Okay.
But I think there's a lot of fact in what he said.
Okay, so give me some of the facts.
Like, it's not a world competition, so how do you call yourself the world champions? Like, and then people's response was, oh, well, we have the world's greatest talent. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I ain't nobody disputing. He ain't say nothing about the talent. People talking about, all the talent. He said, he ain't say nothing about that. He said, how can you call yourself the world champion? How do they have the right to say that if it's not a world competition?
So the NBA, what other basketball league in the world is there that's better than the NBA?
He not saying that's no other league is better than that.
I'm just saying that's why they say they call it the world's.
I get it. I get it. I mean, I understand it, but it still doesn't make sense because it's like in sports, you have to win to say you this.
Right.
Okay, I got a question.
You got to beat the world.
You know what I'm saying? You can't not compete against the world and then say you the world champions. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, question for you
Olympics and the FIBA, like, okay, yeah, if you win that competition, you could say you a world champion.
So with that logic, MLB, that's called the World Series, right?
Yeah.
So are you saying that's an irrelevant name as well?
I mean, yeah, it's not a world baseball competition. Them calling themselves the world champions, like, okay, it's the baseball league for, you know what I'm saying, the best baseball league around. But like, it still doesn't have a right to say, oh, well, we are the world champions if we didn't compete in a world game. It's a franchise against a franchise, not country against a country. That don't make sense.
Right.
All right, so let's go and just break down what he actually said then. Because I see what you're saying, but it's still incorrect what he said. Because what he said was, play the clip, Faye, real quick.
What?
No, like seriously. Actually play the clip because what he said was, and what he was actually alluding to was, to your point, the competition. That's what he was alluding to. He was
saying they're not playing the world competition because they're not playing different countries.
But in the NBA, you are playing world competition. In the NBA, you are playing world-class athletes.
I understand that. And nobody said they not world-class athletes.
Okay.
It's not a world competition. That's what he's getting at.
That's not what he was getting at.
How can that not?
How
could that not be what's
on the clip? Like, the clip.
That hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
All right, so pause this. He said three things that were absolutely incorrect. A, there are flags in the NBA. There are flags in the NBA.
He's talking about the teams themselves.
He meant like
he's talking about the teams themselves.
But he shouldn't have said that because there are flags in the NBA. A.
No, there's no.
He's talking about it's flags in the stadium and stuff.
We talking about on the team. He's talking about like national flags, sweet, like a flag for the country.
There are national flags in the NBA.
Okay, one. Right. They
two.
Have. Okay.
Two?
Yeah. I'm just saying. But
that's not the world then.
Okay, all right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this is still not the team.
That's just that one fact. Secondly, what he should have done was kind of stop what he said short. Because as soon as he started talking about that we work hard and we compete every day versus other people in the world, that's where you lost. Because people are working hard in the entire world to make it to this league. Right. Period. Okay. You can't dispute that. Right. There's no argument there.
I said
there are people around the whole world trying to make it to the NBA.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're competing against the best people in the world.
That the NBA picks.
That's not what he's.
So you're saying that there's better people in the world. There's better than people.
That's not what he's saying, sweet. He's just saying they're not competing against world teams. Yes, there are athletes from other countries, a lot of them.
Okay.
but it's not a competition between they country and you know what I'm saying? It's just basketball.
Like
they playing for a
country.
franchise in the United States of America.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So it's like
you're going team against team. Well,
that's
right.
what it is.
Okay,
that's what he's
it's
saying.
Like what he's saying, because to him, like you say, so let's say him. We talk about the rivalry with them in Jamaica. Let's say in the sprints, right?
Okay,
that's what now he's saying. Like USA versus Jamaica is not like the Lakers playing the Warriors. Like,
it's not. It's not. We're
like,
yes, people
like
representing their country.
Yeah.
Yes, the people in the NBA are representing their countries, but their country don't get nothing in this competition because they're not competing in it.
That's all.
Jokic himself, he gets that. You know what I'm saying? He's from that country, so they be like, "Yes, we're proud of him. Thank you." You know what I'm saying? But like, it's not a trophy for the country type shit. It's not a world competition.
I see what you're saying from a team dynamic,
and bro, it's like everybody in here. Look, Greg Pop talked about it in 2010. He had a. I'll pull it up. He had an interview.
I understand both sides. Like I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying because they do put.
Look, this is what Pop said. He said there are no world championships or no world champions in the NBA. So anybody that has a flag up that says world champions is not correct. Said Popovich prior to last night's 94-73 Spurs win. It's inappropriate. The world champions, I believe, are the Spanish team. This was like 2010. U.S. is the Olympic champion, and then I think it was like the Lakers at the time or something like that was the NBA champion. So it's like they can't really they could say that because they don't play no other leagues, but it don't really hold no weight.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Popovich made sense. It makes sense.
It's the same thing.
That makes sense.
I'm not mad at you. Sweet's got to hear from the expert in that field.
I had to educate
I noticed that about him.
I had to educate
him. If we talk about anything outside of football, it got to be some. Oh, that makes sense because.
But look.
It's all good, Sweet.
I see what you're saying.
You believe in your facts,
I do see what you're saying, though. I do see, he was saying the same. He said the same thing Pop did. Is accurate. What Pop said is accurate.
Right.
I don't think that's what he was saying, though. This is my point. I don't think that's what he was saying.
Look, and this is why I said this.
I don't think that's what he was saying.
And this is why I said this at the beginning. What he was trying to say is the same thing that we said, but his delivery was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really bad. So it flew over a lot of people's head. It rubbed people wrong. And I'm like, bro.
Because it sounded like hate.
It sounded like he was trying to shoot at them, but he's just saying
it definitely was hate though.
But Sweet, at the same time, if you had won something in track,
okay.
The world championship.
If you win the world champion and you see somebody else saying world champion and they didn't compete what you just competed against,
that's fair.
You would feel the same way.
I probably wouldn't have said it like that.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. His delivery was like terrible. That was the, and I said that outside. Yeah, I said that outside. His delivery was terrible.
Yeah, he didn't go about getting this one across in the most.
Okay,
but at the same time, I mean, shit. If I won 3 gold medals,
come on now,
3
at the world championships, everybody in the world,
you can't tell me shit.
Yeah,
you can't. Respect. Now
3 of them.
3.
Slide.
3 of them, and one event.
Yeah, go ahead now.
I ain't mad at him.
Also, for reference, other countries, their leagues, like the Premier Soccer League, they don't call it the world champion. Right. It's just the champion of the Premier League.
Right. They don't. No other leagues do that.
So it's like a real American thing.
I was about to say I had a conversation on the way up here, bro. That's just an American thing, bro. Like why we got
the World Series?
I head up, I ass.
Team America, fuck yeah,
America did. We wilding, bro.
America is wilding.
Shout out to them USA team, man.
We some cocky motherfuckers over in this country.
Cocky as shit.
Yeah, man,
we some cocky motherfuckers.
Just come on, man.
Especially when it comes to sports, because
niggas. Oh yeah, emotions be tied up. I understand.
That's why it's about.
He didn't say y'all was bad, bro. He didn't say y'all was bad.
Like I feel like football should be an Olympic sport.
But and I was like,
why do you say that? I feel like
It should.
Yes, it might not be fair, but I feel like at some point
it would get fair. It would get fair.
Because people gonna get better after continue playing it.
Right. Because look, everybody worldwide, all the people are, you know what I'm saying, advancing, involvement.
You know what? I got a question for both of y'all. Both of the teams y'all played for. You was in the Hawks, you was in the Falcons and the Eagles. How many international players do y'all have on y'all team? Like roughly.
It was a handful.
Yeah,
it was a handful. In basketball, probably more, but It was a handful. I played with I mean, at this point, it's hard to say because I played with so many like international players.
I had a few.
For real?
But in Atlanta, yeah, we definitely had some.
But they so they were international, but they still had to come over here to go to college, right? And everything.
Well, most of the ones I played with did go to college over here. I don't think we signed anybody.
Yeah. No, I don't. It wasn't.
It wasn't. They
like
started
that.
doing that. I mean, I think they do it now, but I don't think I was on the team where we signed anybody directly, like from one of
right. It wasn't like
they had
that
like the NFL Europe tryouts and stuff like that. It wasn't. They never signed anybody like that from when I was there. But we had a few.
Well, we did have. I think it was a receiver when I was in Atlanta. His name was Dable. I forget it. That's what we called him, Dable. I think that was his last name.
Yeah, it was always some, like especially with the kickers.
Yeah.
Kickers and punters. Like,
that's him right there. He was tall, fast as shit. Dable, that's my guy.
Where is he from?
He's from France.
Yep. Okay. But like he played college over here though, or did he come straight from?
Nah, he didn't. He would. Yeah,
he came straight from over there. Yeah, see, I've never had a team.
Wow.
I don't think he played college here.
Okay,
yeah.
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's I was curious because like if you do, it sounded like you did make a football a Olympic sport.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I feel like how are you gonna do the rules? Because even in Olympic style basketball,
it's different.
NBA, it's gonna be different. So let's just say hypothetically, y'all two sitting here, I'll toss it over to you. What do you think must be included? Because even in the Canadian League, you said it's different.
Yeah, that's not the same football. It's not the same football.
So it's an extra man and the field is
right.
different.
The field different and the rules are different.
So how would you? So internationally, what style do you think will the Olympic sport be? Would it be like more of a Canadian style or will it be Americana type style?
I say 11 on 11.
Yeah, it would be more American based, but it would still probably be like an evolved version of what it is now.
Right.
Because I feel like one of the biggest issues, well, I say biggest issues, but probably for a while, like the perception of football is shit so violent, like motherfuckers everywhere don't want to play this shit.
Right.
We just look crazy as hell. I mean, it might look crazy. They don't know what's going on. Type
they
shit.
definitely think we throw it off for doing it that way.
But it's evolved, and you know what I'm saying. There's more international leagues right now, but I feel like it'll be more 11 on 11 for sure.
I say make it like give it college rules.
Okay,
instead of going straight to NFL, just adapt whatever the college.
Yeah,
rules
maybe
are.
like a mix of college and NFL rules.
Yeah. So like on like let's say like the overtime rules is in college versus the overtime rules is in NFL.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Kickoff
definitely.
and punts.
No,
punts.
I'm keeping it old. I'm keeping the kickoff and punts old.
Yeah, old school.
He said that's football. Look at King Dunlap. That man trying to hurt somebody.
I mean, you ask us, we gonna keep it old school. Maybe like a XFL. Wait, is it XFL? Yeah, XFL style
but
kickoff.
Not from but maybe a little further away. Like not from like right there.
Maybe like 10 yards, 15.
Like 20, 25.
Oh yeah, he want to smack. He want to smack somebody.
He trying to hit somebody.
He want to smack somebody. Nah, yeah.
And you can do the wedge. You can do it.
I'm fucking weak.
This man bringing stuff back.
Nah, he trying to get this shit canceled from the Olympics forever.
And he over talking about why we ain't doing it in the Olympics. Nigga, that's why, bro.
Nah, yeah. Like the XFL kickoff would be cool, and then maybe like a regular punt, because you know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. Imagine, would you if you was on the kickoff team when you was in the league? I'm sure you did kickoff.
I understand. Well, I guess okay. Maybe like maybe like a 20-yard
15.
15-yard little window for the kickoff team, so y'all get to run a little bit, at least.
Yeah, but I'm talking about even being on the kickoff team, bro.
I ain't trying to take away, but I just know that shit. That's why, like, the game being so dangerous, I feel like that's one of the biggest things for people.
5 yards, y'all might. That's Oklahoma drill.
I mean,
they do Oklahoma drill on kickoff, and they got the nerve to try to run back.
Yep. No, you got to drop.
You better stay. Yeah, you got to stay in your lane. But I'm saying
drop. I mean, yeah. I feel like they could do maybe.
Wait a minute, hold tight. That's the kickoff.
Yes,
yeah.
Bro.
So look, I feel like maybe they could do like a line that's 10 and then a line that's 5.
But the thing is, sweet though, the kicker's still kicking from way on the end too.
The kicker kicking from back
he's still kicking.
And then so they gotta wait.
The ball on the tee ain't moved. They still kicking.
They gotta
way
wait
up here.
They gotta wait till
he catches.
They gotta wait till he catches.
And they got 5 yards.
And then they go.
That's slick hard. I ain't gonna lie.
It's cool.
That's slick hard.
It's cool.
It's too close.
It make it harder.
Oklahoma.
It make it harder, but it make it safer.
Nah. Football's a violent sport. How do you make boxing safer? How do you make MMA safer? You can't. It's part of the game.
Well, see,
Here you go. I love
the
it.
objective is a little different in football.
You know
not
how you make
necessarily supposed to knock a nigga teeth out
You really not supposed to
and
score.
bloody his teeth type shit.
I ain't trying to knock
But
him
what I'm
out.
saying is, how do you make a violent sport safe? A contact sport, a collision sport safer?
Look, I understand.
I see what you're saying.
I understand, King.
You can't.
I understand.
You can't. I mean,
You a big nigga. You hit every time.
you still
You
got to wear
hitting
pads.
all the time.
You still
I
gotta wear
understand.
helmet.
Okay, so why rugby? So rugby,
That's different.
they technique. But I'm saying, but it's the
different.
technique. They teach the technique.
I know, but
You don't even get on the rugby
but
without
rug-
if you don't get the
ain't
technique. You don't
ain't
even get on the
nobody
field.
in rugby doing a 100-yard kickoff in.
Is that a Olympics rugby?
I
Might be like the sevens league and it's like sevens and some shit they got where some international teams that play. I know it might not be Olympic, but it's like a
There's
world.
more teams more countries that play rugby than
And it's different though. So now
right?
some like so the seven, some is just 7 guys, and some it'd be like 12 to like.
It's in the Summer Olympics. Is that what I'm seeing right there?
So the sevens, yeah. So sevens is just 7 guys on one side, but some of them leagues, I want to say it's probably like 15.
No, yeah, that's the big
like
league.
15.
It's a bunch of
15
niggas out
guys. Yeah, it's a whole line. They running up and they just.
So there's 30 people on the field at one time?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn, it's like a whole fucking formation, my niggas.
They play on soccer field. Like their field is just
Yeah,
as
it's
big,
big.
not bigger than soccer field.
Right.
Okay, all right.
See, look, 15.
they
So I thought it was 15 on each time. Yeah.
Right. It's niggas out there.
And that little scrum.
Hey,
Yeah.
They deep. They deep.
Tossing that
That's
beat.
You just keep pitching and keep running until you
Hey,
get
hit
to
a
your
nigga
best
with the
player.
fake. Ugh.
The technique in rugby, like,
No, it's a lot different.
yeah, they
The
got to get.
scrums is cool. I like the scrums. The
Yeah, that's
little-
basically,
where they
yeah, it's
lock-
all
where they
line.
lock
Yeah,
in.
that's basically goal line.
I like
goal line.
that.
That's basically goal line and short yard.
And
That's
they be
a lot.
passing the ball up under there.
See,
or
you don't know
something.
nothing about goal line, short yard. Goal line,
You a lie?
you get up out of there.
You
lie?
lie?
You set the edge on goal line
Absolutely.
in college.
I got a clip.
What about in the league though?
What you mean? I said it.
You, but did
I
you
would
though?
have said it.
But did you?
Actually, I did. We had a 4th and 1. I said
That was
that.
the goal line.
Nah,
I ain't talking about, I said short yards. I mean, I like
goal
goal
line.
line. Yeah, like big, goal line.
nah. They usually I'd be in there, but they
Yeah, if
usually
it's,
ain't
I'm talking
running.
about if it's like a goal line package, they got the
I
big-
would set the edge. I would, but they was like,
You never
damn,
got
that's
put in
not
that
really
position.
that's not really
We
what
don't
we
want
want
you
to
doing
do.
that.
Get your ass on out of there. I would definitely set that bitch. I ain't no hoe now.
Oh, man,
Ain't no hoe
good,
now.
bro.
Nah, yeah.
Right.
Football.
No, I feel like they could make it a.
Okay.
But I feel like the logistics of it will be a lot too, though.
That's what I'm saying. It would take the other countries a little minute to catch up because we've
Right,
been
'cause
doing it for.
Logistically, you got to think about how many people. Like, just think about when we travel. Like,
Yeah,
it's a whole 200.
We might only travel with the. Well, I guess sometimes they
'Cause
take everybody type
the
shit.
organization.
Sometimes, yeah.
Usually everybody in the building go.
Right.
Oh, yeah, trainers, staff.
Like,
No, yeah, and they put the players at the they put the players at the back of the plane.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Corporate is
Like
on
We
everybody-
want to
yeah.
be at the back, but
No, I didn't when I was in Philly. We
walked
did when
past
I
all
was
the
in Philly.
suits,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Philly,
saying?
even in San Diego. The plane was always full.
Yeah.
And like I say, the players had the back, but ain't nothing but 60 of us.
right, and we
But
chilling.
now heck, now I'm thinking about it as far as like how the Olympics work, you damn near couldn't even do it because y'all still need 7 days.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
You can play 2 games in a week, like that playing that Thursday game, but
You can't do that. Like two in a week for, cause like the Olympics is
right.
what?
And then
I think like
and then how would you do it? Like
It's
Yeah,
19
you can't-
days.
it's 19. Yeah, you can't do that.
Right.
19 days. Yeah, you couldn't even do that.
we could play. Hold on.
And then
Yeah.
would you do it during the summer? Like, and then who would play?
Yeah.
Because then you got because Canada,
Like folk ain't gonna do that.
because the
and then hop in
CFL,
league.
right? Because the CFL is during the summer, like Canada, XFL, and them. That's all during the summer. So like
And
spring and
in
summer.
in the NFL, shit, the summer
Ain't
niggas
nobody
working
pro
out.
gonna play.
Yeah, no, niggas-
I was about to say,
Niggas on vacation or
Yeah,
they
off-
working out.
they not
No.
playing.
Right.
What?
That's why I say make it college rules, so you try to get some upcoming, some
Yeah,
graduating,
all the
yeah.
type of,
Some of the guys that leave, graduating college, leaving college, what I mean,
Okay.
keep it, like I say, as far as if you make it an age group,
Okay.
I'm sure that would probably making it.
That's how it was in.
That's why I said just use
in,
NCAA rules. And then,
basketball at first. They use, like it was like amateurs.
Right.
I feel like for football it would be 7-on-7
Yeah,
before
that's definitely
before
coming.
11 on 11.
That's coming. I feel like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, because they got basketball, they got 3-on-3 type. So yeah.
I feel like definitely for sure 7-on-7 is that's gonna be the football that gets to Olympics eventually.
Oh, for sure.
Because they're making so much money. Like,
man, they going up with that stuff.
It's not real football, but that's what's gonna replace.
Right. I mean, it's the plays. It's the plays and maybe the coverages, but it's not.
Yeah, but the pass, like you can't. Come on, bro.
It's not real football.
You got a receiver out there making 4, 5, and 6 moves because the quarterback then decided he was right. The quarterback decided he was going to scramble to his right.
Yeah,
because it ain't no pass rush forcing him either way.
No, yeah. I mean, well, in the little leagues, I think it's like they might have like a blitz or something like that. They have like, bro. You can send a linebacker.
They blitz with nobody blocking,
huh? I don't, bro. In some of the stuff you can.
Are they really? They're blitzing in 7-on-7.
I might be wrong, but I think I didn't see that.
Who sends a blitz when you know there's nobody that can block? Is there a center or a running back or something?
Man, look.
I mean, you probably could do it, but like it is like a risk to do it because
there's
like
no way they're blitzing in 7-on-7.
I've seen people doing it. I want to say.
That just pisses me off even more. Now,
if I'm wrong, but I want to say I've seen videos.
Like I get doing 7-on-7 like Skelly. Like, I get it doing it, making it useful, but the shit they doing now, if they blitzing it, like that defeats the whole. That's not football.
Hold on, wait. If a team blitzes, there will be no 4-second count. One blitz.
So you get one blitz during the game, play and/or overtime, according to
and 4 seconds,
battle,
bro,
7-on-7.
Yeah, 4 seconds is the play clock.
How unrealistic is that? Is a quarterback going to drop back and have 4 seconds to throw the ball every play?
No, that's why I say it's not. I know it's not real football. It's just a pass game.
But I feel like they should change that per play. It shouldn't be 4 seconds every time. Like, you're not going to get.
Well, I said if it's 4 seconds if they don't blitz.
I'm saying, but how you blitz ain't like what I'm not understanding is how they going to let somebody blitz when there's nobody to block.
I mean,
that don't make no sense.
It's 1-on-1. Okay, so you might as
well put a DN out there and let him rush, and even though ain't no offensive lineman out there, if you can let somebody blitz, it's the same thing.
I mean, they might do that. They might do that. They might just take what you just said and fuck the game up.
I've been letting y'all cook, bro.
That makes I don't like it.
I get what you're saying.
Like, there's a point in doing it right because obviously it's needed, but from what I've seen on what 7-on-7 is now is a shit show. You got these kids thinking they really, really good, like. Nah, yeah, bro, you running for 7, 8 seconds. Yeah, you should get open after 8 seconds.
I'm dead. Nah, he like it doesn't correlate to real football moments. Well, I mean, it really don't. It can in a way, but it really can't because there's no kings up there.
There's no obstruction.
You know what I'm saying? There's no towers in the way. There's no DNs trying to hit a spin move.
Yeah, you ain't got Nick Bosa coming off the You ain't got Nick Bosa coming off the edge.
You ain't got to do no play
the quarterback off his spot.
To move the line. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have all the elements of the game, but it is a lot safer and it's fun to watch for the fans.
All right, we're going to keep this going, bro.
It's fun to watch for the fans.
It makes me sick.
He want to hit somebody, y'all.
It ain't that I want to hit, bro. It's just that's not football. All these kids if these kids out there getting recruited off of 7-on-7, bro, they not.
No, that's true.
You getting in the season, you getting hemmed up. Because you thinking you running free, the quarterback just going to decide, nobody's open, so let me just roll to my right where I can see the ball down the field. And now you got a backside route. Right, you done run. Now you come running across the field backside because the quarterback decided he was going to roll out because the pass rush, like, come on, bro. You creating unrealistic expectations going into real football. I'll guarantee you it's a lot of these kids that are balling in 7-on-7 and get to football season and little Timmy and little Jimmy on the sideline crying because he can't get open.
I'm dead.
I was doing 7-on-7. I was doing all this and doing all that, but now I get to the season, I can't get open because I can't get open in rhythm.
No, it's definitely
that's all.
It's definitely not evolved into something different. It's a lot of leagues, and I done seen some wild stuff going on. The celebrations, the shit talk. I'm like, damn, these high school kids. Are these high school kids?
That's crazy, bro. Like, and you got the nerve to talk like
the shit they be saying. I'm like, damn, my nigga, how y'all really? Like
all them.
I'm like, bro, there's no way a coach is seeing this. And it's just be like, damn, I want to recruit this kid. Like, he made a play and then he started talking crazy as hell.
I don't think any of those kids are getting recruited, bro.
Like, I mean, of course, I believe these kids are getting recruited because it's, that's just what they're going to do. They're going to recruit these kids when they see them doing, spectacular shit. But like some of the stuff, it do be
It's
a little over the line for me.
It's unrealistic. Oh, okay.
Damn.
There we go.
A hit.
Yeah.
He leveled
there we go.
it.
Now that's if they doing 7-on-7 like that. Now that's
what the. Oh yeah. Now you want to play 7-on-7?
I'm not saying I want to play, but I like that.
Now he said I like that.
Like
yeah.
hey,
they hitting in that bit. What league is this?
Oh my God.
They got on headgear and shit.
Yeah, they getting after it. Now that's
that's
made it miss.
Missed them.
No, that's outrageous.
All right.
That's outrageous.
I think y'all unpack that topic.
Yeah, I went on a little rant, but no.
Hey, listen,
I can't go for the blitzing in the 7-on-7. No,
I think y'all unpack that topic. Let me play one more thing real quick to get us back to the next topic real quick.
Is there any way that you thought you could be better than this man?
Honestly, I always thought I was better than Tebow.
You got to have that confidence.
No, Tebow was so good, and the hype projected more. It was like, yo, I do that every day. And then it's just like when Tebow does it, it's like, what's really happening? But that's not to shade him, just to bring reality and perspective of that specific time. Tebow is probably, if not one of the greatest college football players to ever play. You know, I was saying to myself, like, I know I'm better than him. But there was never an opportunity for me to showcase that in a way that could unseat him. I'm grateful for that, though. So much of my success, especially at Auburn, came off of what I seen at Florida.
Your vision was definitely correct. It just took a few years longer for it to come to fruition.
So I just played it because King Dunlap outside said he hated him, Tebow. That's what he said.
I didn't say I hated him.
What'd you say?
I just said he's overhyped.
Okay. All right.
Great college. Like Cam, I agree. Everything Cam said, I agree 100% with.
Yeah.
Great, one of the greatest college players ever. Mm-hmm. But was Cam a better quarterback? Obviously.
Absolutely.
Obviously. I mean, I think he proved that. But like I said, not taking that. I mean, you can't take away from what like I said, one of the greatest college football players to ever play the game.
Absolutely.
But I knew after beating him 2 years in a row, shameless plug, I knew that wasn't going to work or last long in the NFL.
And it didn't.
But it's great. It was, as far as college football, phenomenal. Like one of the best to ever play the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you that big, you 240 at quarterback. You bigger than everybody but the D-line and some of the linebackers. So you running through, you going to run through arm tackles and he running through everybody.
You can't really name too many people at that time that didn't want to be 15 in that blue jersey, running niggas over, throwing touchdowns to Percy Harvin and shit like that.
And the talent they had around him. Come on now. Urban knew what they were doing down there.
Right. Big facts. So the last Untold came out. It was called Swamp Kings. Have you seen it yet? I know you did see it, right?
Yeah, that's the one he's playing. That's the one from 07.
I heard about it. I didn't see plenty talk about it.
It was good. I think it's more about Urban.
It was.
It's like an Urban Meyer. Urban and all his boys who we had cool with. They had a Brandon Solid, B-Side. I know B-Side. Shout out to B-Side.
Yeah, shout out to B.
Yeah, it was a good, it's obviously it's stuff they left out because they didn't interview all the other guys on the team. So, you can't cover, it's hard to cover everything.
Right. Yeah. This where he could be like a 10-part doc. If they want to get to everything.
Exactly. But for what it was cool. I liked it. Like you said, I already not, playing against them that time and knowing everything that was going on. Knowing playing against some of these guys, I knew they did give a little more insight on how they train and all stuff but I feel like that was more of a Urban Meyer piece than like an overall Florida. Like they called it Swamp Kings, but I felt like it was more about Urban.
So let me talk a little bit, ask you about Urban Meyer, because what really intrigued me about the doc was, he was very, very adamant about saying he wanted to have one of the toughest programs in college. Yeah. Now I know you was at LSU, and you was at Auburn.
Yeah. That's the mindset,
right?
So outwork everybody.
Facts.
Do you think that was true though? You think that program had one of the toughest programs?
They won
at the time. They had to have, right?
All the top ones are like that. It's hard,
right?
That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why all the ones that are consistently successful, it's like that.
Right. That's what I'm about to say. It's just a matter of when it shows. Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or how long it's going to show type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And the talent they had at that time, you look who was coming through and who came out. He recruited, he got the talent in there.
Right.
Got the talent to work and work together and work hard and believe. Right. That's what it take. That's what, like you said, bro, you look at the athletes he had around him, again, Tim Tebow,
man, that team, bro.
Yeah.
So, like,
sorry ass, we beat them 2 years in a row too, 06 and 07.
Hey, nah, but for real, like it's that team, bro. It's like, damn, everybody was watching that team, bro. I couldn't tell you a nigga that didn't pick Florida on NCAA back in the day.
Had to.
My nigga.
If you wanted to win.
It was over with.
If you wanted to win.
And then when they wore the all blue jerseys.
Every time.
It was, bro, why? It went so crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like, see, you still in high school, but y'all, the NCAA 04.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah, yeah.
I didn't play with nobody but LSU.
That team was wild. Team was wild.
Purple jersey. You could go all purple.
Yeah.
Purple jerseys, purple spat. Because that's back when Miami, a lot of my boys I played, they would get Miami, and they would go all green.
Man.
I'm talking about we going 4 or 5 overtimes. We putting up 100 points on each other. We just throwing, just going. Yeah, bro. LSU was that I think it was NCAA 04. Was the year that they, I mean, bro, it was
on,
99 speed.
Xbox
The highest
or
level. We was playing on PlayStation then.
Okay.
But it was so much 97, 98, 99 speed on LSU.
Yeah.
That's all it was. It didn't matter about overall. Bro.
Always.
I would go through the roster and receiver. Hey, if you had 97 speed up,
put him in
you started.
Put him in the lineup.
You could have been a 60-something, 70-something. I ain't doing nothing but throwing go routes.
Hey, nah, facts.
Go routes anyway.
If we get in the game, we pick teams, and then when the first thing we get in, and you push start,
and you go to substitute,
and you go down to the roster.
I already know what you're looking for. You're looking for speed. Yeah, bro.
Go to receivers and just look for hit the speed category and hit.
Yep, and whoever at the top.
Short.
Yep.
Nigga,
Every time.
Up there. Nah, yeah, facts.
Receivers, running backs, DBs, everybody. Speed. If you was 90, it'd be 97, 98, 99 speed. You on the field at all times.
Nigga 60 overall, but he in the lineup. That nigga fast as hell.
Man. So there was a part of the doc where they was showing like those mat drills. Now I feel like I heard
every school do that.
Yeah.
What they was doing, like just straight fighting.
Well, no, you said the mat drills.
What their mat drills, they was just fighting.
It was a competition.
Every school got their different type.
We did a towel drill. So instead of them like jumping on each other's back like that, so it was a towel. They take a towel and tape it up, and you start down on your hands and knees, and both guys, you got to take the towel from.
Right.
It's a competition. It's a one-on-one competition type thing, and it was bro. And it didn't matter however long it took for you to get that. So you had to literally. So you start both down. They blow the whistle, and you got to get to it. So it's just more of a competition. It's more of like it's a competing competition.
Right. Yeah.
Who the will to give up. Who's gonna stop. Who's like they said, brother. It was like that. Like it's different. Every school has their different version of it. Yeah. But the whole concept of it was like that was universal. The whole everybody in the SEC was doing that.
Yeah.
They just like it worked out. But like I said, they had the most talent. It worked out for them at that time. But yeah, like
they was getting it. I seen them down there with Greco Roman.
Yeah,
he throwing elbows and shit.
I mean, we did that. We just had a towel. I mean, you could throw elbows with a towel, but we just didn't. It's just like I said, it's a different. But I'm sure they did something similar to the same thing.
Tell me about y'all Matt Drill. What was you doing, Jay-Z?
We didn't do that. We did not do that.
We didn't do that. I can assure you, I wasn't out there doing shit. Like
honestly,
oh,
we just did the Tiger drill, bro. For real.
What's the Tiger drill?
Well, I mean that's when we was practicing in pads and shit. But that's before every practice, little one-on-one.
Yeah,
one-on-one.
Oklahoma drill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's notorious. I remember you used to see it down there with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing
and then Big Fave, I played with Big Fave, right? Big Marlin.
Okay, yeah.
I played with him in Philly. Played against him at LSU, then played with him in Philly for a few years. Good dude.
Yeah. All right.
Shit. One thing that everyone was saying, obviously, like everything that they left out on the dock, right? Like, I mean, they ain't say anything really about Cam Newton. That's why I want to play that Cam Newton clip at the beginning, too.
Yeah.
They ain't say anything about him. I do think we're going to get a Cam Newton doc soon.
Of course.
I think. I mean, and it's going to be fire. I mean, like, his story is crazy. He was
down there getting in trouble at the time. So, like, it wasn't really much to... Damn. He was on the team, but, he...
Speaking of Mike for me, Big King.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, no, Cam was down there, but,
he did get in trouble.
He was getting in trouble. I mean, he wasn't really playing, so
the laptop got him.
But shit, what was crazy is the way that they made him in the dock, he should have got off with that, though. Like, the University of Florida basically ran the sheriff department. Let everybody tell it. They was doing a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it was...
They was getting out the shit, don't worry
about
that.
But again, like that, I'm sure every major college campus, they got a little pull. You got to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's college. It's kids.
Right.
Yeah. Big fan.
For sure. I mean, I don't know what happened, but then... It all worked out.
But again, like I said, it's hard to get all. It's only a four episode documentary, and it's hard to get everything. But I feel like they did leave some important stuff.
Yeah.
Give me an example. Like, what would...
All right, so I personally, I'm not a Florida fan, but when I saw the list of things that they did not include, I was like, I'm not going to watch this shit because that's all the shit that I want to see.
Nah, and that's what I was saying. I saw a lot of talk about it, and I did see that.
Give me your list, Faye.
All right, so they didn't talk about Aaron Hernandez besides Tebow taking the blame for a bar fight.
He did.
They didn't say anything about the Pouncey twins.
At all.
The Cam Newton laptop thing.
I heard that.
Percy Harvin attacking the wide receiver coach.
Yeah, I heard it.
Carlos Dunlap getting arrested before the 2009 SEC championship game.
Damn, yeah.
I
forgot about that
and
too.
then there was some other shit like
Urban
Meyer had a
attack.
confrontation.
The Chris
with
Rainey
reporter.
thing. They ain't mentioned that at all, yo. Matter of fact, that was funny. It was funny because they did mention Chris Rainey.
Yeah, about how he was born in prison. And
about eating spaghetti. That's what they said. That's what they said. And they said, yo, I was at Urban Mile House eating spaghetti, watching cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but they didn't mention that right there, though. And that was wild. I do remember that. That was wild right there. Those texts. He said
There's a lot, like you said, I feel like they mentioned in the documentary is Urban and his guys.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah. That's like those are his guys.
It was Urban and the guys that he missed.
Yeah, and Urban and his guys.
That's crazy.
Which, I mean, what else would anybody, I mean, that fella, it went about how I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
Because of who's, the main, who's doing it. They're not going to cover everything, right? And they want to make sure they show him, and they're going to show some negative stuff, obviously, but if they're going to make it, if it's going to be the Urban show, it's going to be
the Urban show.
The Urban show.
Big fact.
But like I said, it's just, and knowing and for me, just knowing guys, playing against them and knowing guys that play down there, I knew more what was going on versus what was in the documentary, obviously. But they did for what they put in it, they did a good job.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I definitely knew that they left some stuff out, but I thought it was a good doc. But it just goes back to what JC said about the last Untold. Like, man, Untold still ain't untelling everything.
I'm telling you. Like,
I ain't even watching one, but
are they going to do a season 2 or some shit? Like, what's going on?
Johnny joint, they laugh out a lot too, though. Johnny football joint. They laugh
I ain't seen. I probably won't watch that.
Why not?
I already know where.
Exactly.
I know more than what's going to be in the doc.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because he was a few years younger than me. But you know how Jesse know how it is, bro. Once you come through, especially the SEC down there like that, but you kind of stay in tune with what's going on.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, you might not keep up with your school, go back to your school, but
you paying attention.
Right, because guys, you think about it, especially guys keep coming into the league from, like, you keep seeing them come in from the conference. So it's like the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? You kind of just stay in tune and keep up with, what's going on. Like I said, I'm an Auburn. I went to Auburn. I don't really, I cheer for Auburn, but I'm not like a.
You ain't keeping
Auburn
up. You don't know the roster.
But I keep up with the SEC, though.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I couldn't tell anybody on the Auburn roster now, but I still keep up with, I like the hire they got with Hugh Freeze being down there, but you know how that go.
Let's go and get straight to it, man. And it is next on the list. Talking about college football. Tell about it, man. Like, you do like that? Hugh Freeze first season, Auburn?
I like the hire. I think it's a good hire.
Okay.
He's a good offensive-minded coach. He's going to get the right coaches in place to.
He know the SEC too.
Right. He's been there, done that. I feel like that's a good hire for them in the time, like, and where they're at right now. I went down there and saw that new facility they got, which is obviously for not like.
It's crazy, yeah.
Right across the street from the one they built a couple years ago.
Oh, shit.
They got two brand new ones. But he's I love it. Like I said, he's the right coach with the right mindset and gonna bring the right coaches and people in around him to help them in a better place to compete. Like
they got a new facility across the street from a new facility.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
What they begin? Never mind. I ain't want to get into.
What you mean?
They do, bro. It's right. They built one probably 5 or 6 years ago that was like 180 something. I think this new one's like 250.
And
it's literally right across the street.
They be doing that.
Money,
they be doing that shit.
There's so much money in this.
There it is. Right. Full indoor field, all that.
So money laundering. You ain't fool.
They got a walkthrough like.
Looking for you. Hey, real talk.
They got a walkthrough area.
Oh,
like you come out of meeting room.
Nigga,
you come out of meetings.
Hill.
Yeah, that's the hill. That's what the one meeting. That's the fake one. See? That's the fake one me and Bates were talking about. That's the new one. But yeah, bro, they have like a walkthrough area where they all walk out of their meeting rooms and like the fit, like they got a projector to come up and like it's come up on like the ground in the wall and you can stand in the walkthrough. Like they pull up the screen, like there it is right there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was quick. But yeah,
that's
so they
fire.
Right, so now they can make it to where it dropped down on the ground and you can like stand in your and be in your spot
right.
at
that's
walkthrough, like
live.
on the film with the film.
No, yeah, look, I ain't been back to LSU in a minute, but I didn't see the facilities that they brought. I know
crazy,
they got all the dumb money
shit,
out there, bro. They put a bed in the locker room.
Yeah, they lockers. They got
a
big
charger, a light and shit in there.
At Auburn, they got a players lounge. I thought so. When you walk in the locker room, it's like a big players lounge, right?
Yeah.
They got like everybody got a big ass damn near love seat that lay back into a bed. They locker. They got all this shit, right?
Right.
You walk through the back in between the bathroom. That's where the actual locker room is, where they pads and shit are. So like it's like a lounge, but you got your lock. You know,
you got your lounge locker type.
You got your lounge locker, but then when it comes time to go get, you got to go back to the other locker room where all your equipment is.
Okay, so I gotta ask, bro. I gotta ask. Like, I mean, are you saying? Look at this.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see, that's a lounge right there. Yeah.
Okay,
that's not they. They look. Ain't no football equipment there.
Nothing.
That's a players' lounge. All the bean bags. I jumped on one of them when I was down there.
They got a spot to chill and sleep between practice.
Okay, so I gotta ask. I don't know if it's a dumb question, but I'm pretty sure the Roomies want to know, yo. Like, what's better, NFL facilities or?
Depends on where you
on
at.
which team you at in the NFL.
There's some that are way better. Yes.
Right.
I mean, what better I would expect, but there's some that's worse than that though.
Yes.
What you mean in the
NFL?
Yeah.
Yes.
Boy.
There's facilities that didn't even have. The Bengals don't even have an indoor practice field.
Boy. Sweet. Come on now. You talking about the league? They keeping that money. Make it nice for who?
It depends on it depends on what organization.
Free agents that they don't. They finna cut and sign somebody else, bro.
They keeping that money.
Yeah, a lot of guys leave college and go to,
but they don't.
Yeah, you'll leave college and go to you're like, damn, I'm in college
locker room. Shit,
bro. I played for the Chargers, bro. We played in what's the old? I don't forgot the name of the damn stadium in damn San. Look, shit.
Are you talking about the baseball field joint?
Yeah, well, we played at what's the name?
I couldn't tell you. I went down in San Diego.
I don't know.
San Diego Stadium.
I played there for 4 years.
Qualcomm.
Old ass Qualcomm, right?
Yeah.
There was no central AC.
Yeah.
The big ass fans.
Yeah.
That's what we had in the locker room to get dressed.
Oh my God.
So, yeah,
some of them locker rooms and facilities is not. They be keeping that money.
They all cut. Every organization cuts different corners. They spend less in different places.
Keeping that money.
Like every training room ain't the same.
That's
no,
crazy,
it's not. Some of the training rooms.
Every training staff, every weight room ain't the same. Every locker room ain't the same. Every stadium ain't the same.
Right.
He said, "Quit playing."
They said a nice guest locker room in the stadium for what?
Right. Well,
for what?
That'd be the worst.
A bathroom with hot water.
That'd be the worst.
A bathroom with hot water with what?
The roll. Okay, so what's
them road lockers, bro?
Sweet. That bitch would be a wooden lockers.
It'll look sweet. It'll look like this. We'll be in the room like this.
Nigga, it just
under the stadium.
Threw shit in the room.
That made this shit on the wrong room real quick.
No, but what I'm saying is like
a locker room,
like being in like some basement type shit,
right?
Yeah. Like being downstairs, like in some back, like
storage room type.
Yeah,
money, man.
No, yeah, the way locker rooms be doo doo.
That's he said
the one at LSU trash.
Oh yeah,
it's tight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
everything is tight.
It's real grimy in there. I honestly,
hey, if you go in LSU and you get a dub, you earn that motherfucker before the game even starts.
That locker room, that guest locker room,
they throw shit at you and spit at you on the way in.
That home locker room.
You hurry up to get in the locker room and get away from the fans, and then you walk in the locker room. It's like, damn, I might be better off out there with the fans than in the motherfucker.
Sweet. Look, the LSU game locker room, they got the pads hanging in this shit, so they floating and shit.
Oh my God,
you know what I'm saying? That guest locker room, doo-doo.
Trash,
doo-doo.
And I get it. Like I'm here for it.
Nah, yeah,
I'm here for
make
all
them
of it.
Make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm here for all of it.
Man.
Look at that.
That folk got folding chairs.
Niggas is on folding chairs.
Them holding weapons now.
On God, well, watch out.
Hey man, they look at they got chairs.
They had no facts. And then look, they'll fill the fridge up with hella Cokes and Cokes and Sprites.
You have way more
Peppers.
shit you don't need than what you need.
Ain't no water in that bitch.
No water, no Gatorade.
That's wild.
Yeah, coffee in that motherfucker.
Oh my God. Fool.
Yeah, no, they be gone.
I might say the NFL locker rooms. Them niggas
damn. So okay. So since we talk about bullshit locker rooms, bro, I want to talk about the doc. But is we calling?
What BS High?
Yeah,
I ain't watched it. I'm gonna check it out. I ain't watched it.
Man,
shit, I'm trying.
I tell you, I just
you think you know something?
I just finished binge watching Peaky Blinders, so that's why I ain't.
Did you?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders
I
fire.
loved it. I couldn't. I got put on it late, but it's a dope little show. So that's why I'm just not catching up on like Hard Knocks and Swamp Kings and everything.
Okay.
I've been binging Peaky Blinders. It took about a week, but it's
Peaky
fire.
Blinders the one. Let's go to football real quick. I know there's some shit that Bass don't want to talk about. Trey Lance with the Dallas.
Trade on the board.
So they got 2 Dak Prescotts now?
Oh. Wait a minute. What did he
Was
say?
that wrong?
I mean, look, so my question was going to be this. Like, does Jerry Jones believe in Dak now?
Yeah, but you always you gotta have a backup quarterback.
I was about to say you have to have a quarterback.
And it's better to have an experience, a somewhat experienced backup quarterback. Than
they got an experienced backup quarterback.
Cooper Rush is not.
Cooper Rush was serving.
He balled when he went in. I'll give him that. He did what he was supposed to do.
But at the same time,
are you taking a number 3 pick? Or you taking Cooper Rush?
Okay. Right. So it's like as a GM, a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to have somebody that has that. Like, wow factor. Like, they can potentially do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody to sell some tickets.
Right.
And again, you want to have a backup. You want to have your backup quarterback similar to your starters.
Right.
There's
So
not
you don't
much
have to
fall
change
off or change.
Because that'd be a problem.
Right. That's one thing, too. A lot of people don't realize. Your
he
backup
like
quarterback.
Dak, I guess you're right.
Right. Your backup quarterback being completely different than your starter. There's a lot of change. You want to keep that continuity. So having a similar but yeah, I mean, I say that about Trey Lance. I mean, I see his peak is Dak Prescott. Like, that's what I've said that from
type quarterback.
Yeah, when I first saw him, that's who I like. His peak, if he ever his ceiling,
running,
he
could throw, but
the best he will ever be in his career is if he gets to be as good as that, like being Dak.
And Dak is good too.
Right. I feel like it's a good spot for him to learn. He learned what he did. He knew he wasn't gonna get the job out there in the 49ers because that just he's not. Both of them are better than him right now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was slick shocked. I mean, like, I know Brock Purdy had a good season.
I wasn't sure, like, what happened. Like, how did he
develop
under Kyle?
Brock came out and just started serving. Like, that's really what it kind of boiled down to.
I would think, man, Kyle would get that man right. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing with Trey Lance,
he also broke his leg too.
No, yeah,
right. But even before that, he was one of the COVID year kids, so he didn't play he didn't play his senior year. He didn't play a game of football for like a year and a half, like almost 2 years. Like he hasn't had a lot of live snaps.
He played one game his last college year.
Yeah, I remember that. Game. I remember people
and so he missed out. So I said he just doesn't have a lot. He ain't played a lot of football, like professional football. Like I said, so I say it's not. I'm not saying I think he's gonna get better, but he just got to get the reps and the experience. And like I said, he did come in. Started a few games, but he ended up getting hurt. So like him getting live reps, practicing is one thing, preseason is one thing, but live regular season football is completely different than preseason and practice.
Yeah, facts.
Like you ain't gonna get and some guys need that. Like some guys need that live in-game experience to be able to get better. They can take that and get better.
No, for sure.
Through their career. If he hadn't had a lot of that, and it's not his fault.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I think he's one of those guys that he's got to, he's gonna need a whole season to learn under fire, and then I think that's what'll help him. I say if he hadn't broke his foot and he got some more reps,
he probably would have been in a better situation for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw this. There was a crazy stat. I'm going to King's point about his no live football experience. He dating back to high school, he's only thrown 608 career passes total. And just for context, like Joe Burrow and Kirk Cousins, for instance, they threw more than 600 last season.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So he's only had 608 since high school.
Whoa.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't played a lot. He ain't played a lot of football.
Yeah, and it's to be a quarterback that's
at
the highest level for football and performing at the highest level out of the 32 teams.
Gotta have the reps.
You gotta have the reps because quarterback, like we talked about, is right up there with the hardest positions. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just go out there like any other position. Receiver, running back, you know what I'm saying? Offensive line, defensive line.
It translates.
Right. Like you can go out there and you could, you know what I'm saying, learn as you playing type shit. But at quarterback, it's a lot harder and the curve is a lot, you know what I'm saying, steeper, especially if you don't have any prior experience type shit like that.
So he didn't come from no pro system.
He
didn't come from no pro system in college. And then, it's you got to get like, that's what I say. That's why I feel like once he gets the live reps, I think he's going to end up being a decent starting quarterback.
Right. And see, when
he's going to get his, I'm guessing my question is, when is he going to get his reps?
He got to buy his time now.
No, yeah. Yeah.
He was supposed to. If he hadn't broke his foot, he would have got him last year.
Hey, look, if he go in there and he, he 23. Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's still young.
He's 23 right now. He young as shit.
Yeah, he young.
He young as shit.
Right. He got some.
And he been in the league for 3 years. That's that. You know what I'm saying?
He came in the league as a baby. He came in
20, bro. I was 22.
Right.
So it's like 20 that's young as hell.
Okay. That's interesting.
So I think going to Dallas is a good place for him. Being able to learn behind Dak and get a little Mike McCarthy too. But it's like I feel like that'll help. I feel like that'll help him. Like you say, Shanahan, like he, it's tough to not to learn under Shanahan, but it just didn't.
Yeah, I guess it didn't correlate.
It didn't work out. Yeah, it didn't work out for him.
I thought that was interesting. I saw it. I was like, okay, this interesting. But
then again, you look at that's a number 3 pick for fourth round?
Nah, yeah. When the trade, like what the trade consisted of, bro, I was like, damn.
That's what I was. Yeah. I mean, that's what I saw. I was like, damn. Okay, well, sheesh.
All right.
Well, you got to consider what the 49ers gave up to get him too.
No, yeah, they did. So they couldn't
first
really
round draft picks for years,
right?
Bro.
No, they did give up a lot to trade up to get him, and then they're having to trade him away.
3 first round picks in a third round, man.
They won't get a first round pick till the 24. The next draft, not the one that just happened, but
damn.
Either 24 or 25.
That's not
unless they trade for one.
That's tough.
For a guy you just traded,
a
guy you just traded for a 4th round pick. I mean, that's that's life as a GM. That's they rate these guys high. They've been doing it. Ain't the first time it happened, bro. Think about how many quarterbacks went first round. They ain't paying
that's true.
Nah, yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, there is a list.
It's a lot for quarterback.
It's not a true science. You said quarterback is hard. It's tough, bro. Not coming from that, and again, only getting 608 pass attempts since high school. That's like
that's crazy. That was a wild stat. What Face says
he got to play some football.
No, yeah, that was crazy. I really got to play some football. I didn't know that.
Well, the power rankings came out, and they got Dallas Cowboys at 7.
That's usually the case in the offseason.
Somewhere in the middle,
they're usually around the mid to the 10.
Mid to
because Jerry gonna put a hell of a fire roster together. I'll give Jerry Jones that. He gonna put a roster that looks good on paper together every year.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So obviously, you are number 1.
Being an Eagles player, how the Cowboys finish usually and how they start. So
yeah, Eagles.
The Birds number 1.
No,
Kansas City number 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Eagles 2.
Yep.
How you feeling about the Eagles this year?
I like them.
I mean, I like them. I feel like a lot of people like them.
No, yeah,
I feel like they gotta be
hard.
They gonna have to. I mean, it's gonna be like last year. You know who they're gonna. You know who they're gonna
when they get in the crunch, they go in the 1.
Right, and then they'll probably run to the NFC again, but they're gonna run into that light skinned kid in Kansas City. That's gonna.
Hey,
so you think it's gonna be a repeat? You calling early?
Tough.
How many times the Chiefs been in the last couple of years?
Right. I'm about to say you could.
Right. It ain't a bad bet.
I'm about to say it's not a bad bet.
Okay, let me ask you this: who you think NFC gonna be the Eagles?
Yeah.
NFC?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Aaron's gone.
I don't see anybody in NFC doing it.
Exactly.
I mean, Eagles is favored in NFC for sure.
And then the AFC, you got a couple contenders, but I mean,
hey,
you got to think about Patrick Mahomes.
Man,
yeah,
come on now.
But with Aaron going to the Jets, it's about 4. I mean, you got Pat, Joe. I mean, you can't count Aaron out. You got Josh Allen up there in Buffalo. Like, I mean, it's you can't Lamar. You got Lamar.
You said what?
He ain't trying to get up out of there.
He ain't trying to leave. Bro.
Yes, he is. That's what they said.
No, he ain't trying to leave.
That's what they said. I'm just going back off what
receivers.
I heard.
Receivers are just divas, bro. They want all he'll be all right. Bro.
He gonna be all right.
Why you want to leave Josh Allen?
I wouldn't want.
You were just the leading receiver on the whole team. Like, what do you?
Yeah, I ain't heard that. That's why.
Oh man,
I find that hard to believe.
Man, you got Twitter. Okay, say he did deny. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
rumors, Twitter, X.
Right.
X out here spreading lies and rumors.
Man, can't believe. Your grandma didn't tell you don't believe everything you read on the internet?
Nah, she said just don't believe everything you read. I don't think she really knew about the internet that much.
Yeah, my grandma said the internet, before she passed away, she said the internet is from the devil.
Ooh.
Internet is from the devil.
Damn.
And it's been very few things that have made me think otherwise.
Listen, bro. I heard a quote the other day, and it made me think. So, I'm religious. So, like the Garden of Eden, you had the forbidden fruit, right? The apple. And they say like the fruit, you know what I'm saying, like was actually what what God was trying to protect people from was like the knowledge of good and evil, just like the knowledge of it, right? So this video was like, this apple right here, it's all it is. It's just knowledge. It's a lot of knowledge, good or bad. But most of this shit in this motherfucker is bad.
Right, and that's why I got the little bite taken out of it.
And that's why I got the bite out of it, bro. I was like, oh shit, we bite the forbidden fruit.
I mean, I get the conspiracy behind it, but
it
I
was
don't know.
funny.
It's
was
all
funny.
hard.
Anyway, did y'all see the new NFL script commercial?
I love it.
I thought it was fire.
I saw the video of it, but I didn't see it. I saw the
love
video of it.
I love
I
it.
didn't see it.
Because people, they done took it so far. I love the fact that they took it. The fact that they took it and ran with it like this, bro, I love it.
I love it.
Especially if you listen to if you listen to what the shit they talk. Oh,
no,
man,
right. And it's just like, of course, it's like shit.
And they got him. They got
bruh.
Key and Peter Boyd, him doing it.
Right.
It was perfect.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
it's I like it that we have taken over that little, narrative and ran with it because, bruh, ain't
People
no
are
fucking way.
Ain't
no
people are
fucking
crazy.
way, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
People are crazy. They just took that shit. Yeah, I'm glad they took. Yeah, they got a hold of it and
it
made fun of it
it
too,
is funny as hell.
because that's the stuff that they're saying. That's how people That's some of the shit people really think happens. Like they're really like. It's people that have seen this and like, I told y'all it was scripted.
I knew it.
I told y'all it was scripted.
They were fucking
Look, they
making
show
it.
it. They're telling you. They're trying to make fun of it, but they're telling you it's scripted. This is.
I fucking knew it.
Yep.
They've been making it
They
up
need
the
to
whole
make this like a
time.
little series, but I want to see like the.
They gotta do it every
part
week.
two.
I feel like they do it every week. Make it every week, bro. Do
Make
one
this every
week.
week. That shit is hilarious.
Do one
bro.
every.
Oh, they'll make a lot of money off that shit.
Man, that shit is
I mean,
hilarious.
they
Have
already
different
making-
players on there, like different actors, like different comedians, bro. Just do one every week, like
go crazy with it, bro. It's
That
go
would
crazy.
that would
with
be
it.
wild.
yeah. But I loved it. Like seeing that, I was like, that's fine. I love that because I still get people asking me if it's.
Is it scripted?
How? How do you?
Why would he say that?
How do you script it?
Why would he say that?
But my question is how.
Why would he say that?
I mean, I can answer it if
How?
you want to.
Tell me, how would it get scripted?
I feel like as fans, the reason why we think something
Okay,
like
no, fuck that. I ain't trying to hear the fan. How would
I'm a fan. I
know what I'm saying? Okay,
He want the specific.
give me on how it's gonna
Go.
get scripted.
I'm gonna give you an example. I was in Kalamazoo.
This nigga
He
talking
don't
about
want the
examples.
story. He
Listen.
just want the way.
How you gonna script it, bro?
I'm
Give
about
it
to
to
tell
me.
you. I'm about to
I
tell
don't
you,
need
bro.
all the
I
fluff.
was in-
Like, bro, give me the how.
fluff it
Tell
up,
me
I'm gonna
how.
tell you, bro. Let me fluff it. It's a podcast. It's a
He
podcast.
said, "Let me fluff it."
Faye needs a whole story. I was in Kalamazoo, bro. I
Okay.
remember. That's where I'm not sure. That's where Kellogg is. Battle Creek.
Okay.
They got like a little casino up there.
Mhm.
Right. So I went to the little casino. You know what I'm saying? Placed some bets on game. And Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, they was playing somebody. This was a while ago. They was playing somebody. And I had the over. I had the under. And they was on like the 5-yard line, bro. It was like first and goal, too.
And they took a knee.
They took 2 and the field goal.
To end the
And
game.
That's fixed.
What do you...
Because they,
So you think- okay.
they got the call from
Right,
Vegas.
so you think somebody called in from Vegas and told them to do
so.
it?
I
You
think
must
they
be-
called from
You
Vegas.
done lost
Yo,
your fucking mind.
That's
You
why
You have lost your fucking mind.
That might be the main reason that y'all think this shit fixed. Because everybody out
That shit
there
be-
on the motherfucking
Hell
DraftKings
yeah.
and the FanDuel
Bruh,
losing
I was
hella
like,
money.
Bro, why don't y'all just go for the touchdown?
Bro,
You
that's
right
not
there.
how it works.
This
They
shit
be
made me
doing
so
that
mad,
shit.
fool.
They be doing
You know how
that
many
shit.
times teams have done that and fumbled the ball and went the other way? Somebody got hurt.
No,
There's
yeah,
so
we
much-
talked about that shit last
There's so
time.
much
Did
shit
we
that
not?
happened
Did we
from
not?
you trying to do some shit like that. And
You can miss the
something
field
bad.
goal, too.
That too. Field goal get blocked. Return, all
Take
that.
a knee. Take a knee. Fuck it.
How about like the Saints game with the dude jumping, like missing the tackle and
There was a blown tackle. He
You talking
jumped
about the
up.
Vikings where he
Yeah.
I want to. He fucked. That was his fault. He
Yeah,
fucked up.
he fucked up.
No, you don't duck your head. Come on.
He fucked
as
up.
as a DB,
Bro,
you
he-
duck your head and
he-
run by
He
like.
definitely fucked up.
Okay, you don't want to hit him. You
I
get there,
couldn't-
you stop and make sure that you at least touch him.
What was he doing, though?
He ran. It was a
Nigga,
run by.
I can't make
It looked
no
like-
excuse for that. It was
Yeah.
like a.
It looked like he was trying to run by in practice.
It was
he
like, yeah, I was just about to say, it looked like a practice run by,
Right.
but you're not doing that.
in the play. Yeah, that was a practice run by, bro. You know they always say, the receiver in practice, the receiver gets,
Right.
the receiver gets the ball.
Protect
So
the receiver.
DB, right.
Don't. If
DB
the ball in the air, let the
DBs
receiver
don't make a
get
play
it.
on the
We
ball,
don't-
right?
You know what I'm saying? They throw that bitch deep up to Julio, and you ain't got a clear PBU. Get the fuck out of the way.
I ain't gonna lie
Yeah, bro, he's tripping, bro. He should have put his helmet right in the middle of his numbers and his back.
I mean, wrap a nigga
that right
up,
there is
something.
probably gonna go down as one of the greatest NFL players
Grab a
I've
leg.
seen on TV. That shit was
I mean,
amazing.
He literally
He
literally ducked his head and closed his eyes.
Okay. The Saints on that pass interference that the ref
he missed the call.
Yeah, the ref missed the call.
They do that. That happens all the time.
That's bad officiating.
That's terrible officiating.
Everybody knows it. Nobody's gonna admit to it, but
he missed the call. It was bad. He might have had money on what's the name. Real shit. Referees can bet.
do be they y'all.
They can bet or they do.
Yeah,
they can't bet. They they can, but they
I'm just telling.
Right?
They do.
They talking about the ref on the dock, the basketball ref.
Yeah, the NBA ref.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, we got in trouble for that. You can't bet on games.
Niggas still doing it.
Have
he
strict
still
rules
did it.
prohibiting gambling of any time.
Yeah,
You
they
can't do
might
that
prohibit it, but niggas still be doing it.
Exactly.
Cause rules is what they be meant to be broken.
Right.
That's what people be saying.
And the ref,
right?
man, he made it terrible. He should have thrown the flag. It should have been a flag.
He was looking at the shit too, though.
Yeah.
He was trying to fight. He was like, fuck it. He was like, I can't even.
He said, wait. He said, is it? Nah.
I don't know. Was the ball there yet?
No. That was a pass interference.
Oh yeah.
That's a pass
That's a flag.
interference, bro.
He said that's
a flag. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, let me see what else we got. We did Power Rankings NFL script.
Yeah, he skipped off the ground too when he hit that bitch too.
Some of the wildest NFL drills and workouts I've seen. Aaron Donald. I just wasn't sure what.
He's still doing the knives. Is it the knives workout?
It's like he was like choking them. I just wasn't sure what.
Oh yeah, that's the squeeze. Yeah, the press to squeeze the the press.
D lineman. That is a D lineman.
A hand on my neck though.
I've seen that drill many times.
I have too.
I haven't
you seen that drill?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they usually don't put their hand on your fucking neck.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, usually not choking the nigga.
That must be a rookie. It must be a rookie.
But at the same time,
it is Aaron Donald too.
Aaron Donald. It's like shit. Well, you picked the wrong position.
Yeah, but niggas most time it ain't. They don't put their hand on your damn throat like that.
Right.
What they supposed to be wrapped like
it's supposed to be kind of down
right
low,
on the maybe on the neck piece right here type.
I ain't let that back grab.
He must have been. He must have been a rookie or something. He's fucking with him, giving him a hard time. I don't think that's.
No way.
Nah, I've never seen the drill done like that. But
I've seen the drill done, but it ain't never been done like that.
I know that drill,
especially with no helmet on.
Nah, I was dying.
I seen that shit.
It was just a main hair. This made it worse. His hair.
Yeah, that might be some Ricky Hayes and some young cat he was fucking with. So like I messed with young guys when I was you mess with, as an older guy, you mess with some of the young guys, but that's a bit.
Oh my god!
See, hold on, wait. At the end of the video, you see the other dude come up and he put it like right there on the pad. He ain't go all the way up.
Yeah, look at the next guy in line.
Watch it.
Look, Aaron ain't going on defense either. Like, you see that? He's supposed to go on offense and defense, and he wasn't.
Aaron get out of the
he get his rep. Look, because you're supposed to go from defense to offense, right?
Yeah, sometimes the old heads. No, I'm out of there. You're not walking back in line. Now you go back.
You go again. You go against
again. Go again, nigga.
Yeah, he ain't going. No, they don't do that, bro.
Not at all.
Bro, Aaron Donald was wild for that, bro.
Bro, superstars, they don't.
Yeah,
it's just. Like they said, I'm like Urban said, I'm gonna treat my stars like stars, and I'm gonna treat my shit like shit.
Yeah,
like
he
said in
Swamp
that.
Thing.
Yeah,
he said that. I was like, damn.
That is a little crazy, but
for college, I feel like it is.
That's a little crazy.
It is, but
like
shit,
the white tape with the lobster on one side and like the burgers and shit. Like, the team I was on in Auburn, it was gonna be a problem.
No, yeah.
Like, if niggas wasn't on that white tape and he wanted some lobster, some shit,
I'm about to go get that lobster, bro.
Like, yeah. And if some of the other players was gonna stop him, it was
try.
We're gonna get into it. It is gonna be what it is, bro. Like that's how we all ate like that. We didn't separate ourselves like that. But you knew the superstars, like especially like come on, JC, you know the guy, who the guys are. Like
every school got them guys.
Yeah.
It's just like okay,
he's different.
In the NFL,
different.
you see it.
Yeah.
In the NFL, you see
he's different.
It. Like Julio was one of the guys in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. In the Colts, it was T.Y. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got some, and it's more people, but those are just a few examples. It's like
bro.
Every team got them guys. Like shit.
I thought you meant like different, like as far as like they were just like kind of crazy.
No. Just like by how the team,
like how this guy was,
by how the team perceived.
He was just a leader. B-sides a leader.
No, B-sides.
But he was wild out there too.
Of course, he played linebacker.
Facts.
Playing linebacker back then, you had to be.
He played Daren position.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You gotta be wide open, especially that 06, 07. Yeah, you run up on niggas like me back then. That's why.
Yeah, man. Because Daren, you know, sometimes
Yeah, bro. You gotta be, You gotta be to play linebacker. You gotta be like,
no, yeah,
you gotta be out there. You gotta be a little throwed off.
A little throwed off.
To get to the league and like to get to and stay in the league.
Yeah,
most of the linebackers that I know, nigga, they was a little.
They crazy.
Yeah,
a little crazy.
Like, it makes it same way for us as offensive linemen.
Yeah,
like. You gotta be a little like
it's a little bit more controlled with
right.
the
It's controlled. Okay, with them,
with
they gotta be wide. Yeah. If I'm a coach and I need my linebackers to be a little like out like I need to be I need to be able to take him and reel him in if I need to.
Like, hold on.
I'm gonna let him go as far, he gonna go. Yeah.
Don't kill him. Yeah. Don't kill him yet. Watch out. Slow down.
Yeah, you want all your linebackers got to be a little. I mean, look at all some of the top linebackers that's ever played, but they all
them
little throwed off. I mean, they.
Facts. Ray.
Yeah, come on now.
He was different.
Completely different.
Even going all the way back to Dick Buckus, like Buckus and them, they all Buckus, Mike Singer to hips. Come on now.
See, he was
that man.
Come on now. Right. It don't get too much thrown off. It don't get too much thrown off.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so where
Hey, well, look, I got one more topic, and then I'm gonna try to call Bates, and if Bates don't answer the phone,
I know what Bates said. Bates in meetings.
Yeah.
They trying to get ready to get right. That's the thing about coaching, bro.
That man thought
especially in that league, bro. They meet and meet,
and that's when
Bates thought that man would get out. I'm gonna be off at this time.
That's what I was telling him. That's why I was telling him. I told him that I'm like, DB. Now you know your schedule gonna be different now, bro.
Just think about it, bro. The coaches meet 2 to 3 times long. Think about it as a player how much we met. Coaches meet.
They do everything we do
times 3.
Then, yes, times 3.
That's
not
the
double, times 3.
Times 3.
I tell you, them niggas don't be leaving the facility now.
Yeah, some of them, like my O-line coach Juan said he used to go home 2 nights a week.
They got a cot in the office.
Some of them got the couch with the little pull-out bed,
maybe a
blow up
little
mattress.
air, blow up something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they probably got full beds in some of these coaches.
I'm sure some of them niggas fall asleep in the chair.
Yeah.
At the desk.
And wake right back up next morning and get right to it.
Oh, shit. Damn, I fell asleep. They go in there, change the shirt, take a piss, maybe a little shower, whatever.
Yep.
Right back
to the same thing.
Right back to it. Oh, let me cut this film back on.
Yep.
Damn, I be feeling bad for the coaches for real, bro, because it's like we as players give up a lot, but they literally
everything
damn near give up their whole life.
Everything.
They say that too, like as far as like coaches, like
at that level.
As far as like
at that level,
when you get married, like you gotta let your wife or whoever knows, like, look,
hey, I'm
not gonna be home. I'm not gonna be here
90% of the time.
I'm not. I gotta see my kids maybe once or twice a week type shit. If you know what I'm saying, putting in work. If you, I don't, you know what I'm saying, you might be situations where you see your kids more and type shit. But like the coaches that's really working, bro, they might see their kids once a week, bro.
Go home
on game day.
Lucky to go home 2 nights a week.
On game day, no, nigga. Maybe night before the game and then day of the game.
That's what that coaches. People don't understand. The coaching is cool, but that coaching shit is that schedule. Like,
right. Yeah.
We're busy as players, but like you said, coaches do everything players do times 3.
Right. Yeah. Like we get off the plane, we go home, and we get to chill. They get off the plane and they go to the facility. And then work some more.
Yep.
Straight way.
And some of them be there when you show up. You show back up the next morning.
Right. You like, I came in a little early. Then niggas
coach been
working.
There.
Ain't nobody else in here. You working.
Damn.
They be in there. Cause shout out to all the coaches out there, man.
Yeah, bro. They put in the work, bro.
Put in that work, man.
Especially now that they done cut down.
I'm trying to find ways to make money and not do shit.
Now that they're cutting down all the practice time on the field time, that's all meeting time now. Like 2 days practicing twice a day, like those 3-4 hour practice periods, you on the field.
We're gonna try.
They done took those away now, so you gotta. How else do you make that up? We're
gonna try to cut one of these meetings and make it a little walkthrough. Y'all get up and do something.
That's why I said, bro. I was so pissed when they cut real 2 days off. I'd rather practice than sit in the meeting room. I'd rather practice twice a day than sit in that fucking meeting room.
Yeah, I mean it's a better way. It's a better way to learn.
I hated it when I was doing it. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough.
Yeah,
but I was ready for the season.
You get a lot of the reps.
And I'm right as a lineman. I need y'all can run around, do 7-on-7, do all that shit all day.
That's what I say. We could do stuff all year. Y'all can't.
Even D-line, they got the little dummies with the pads
That's not
and arms and stuff.
Not
the only way offensive lineman, the only way we can move a nigga against his will is moving a nigga against his will. Like, I can push a sled, but the sled don't push back. The sled ain't gonna try to take an edge and shed the block.
Yeah, the sled ain't just gonna try to dodge your ass completely.
I can sit here and I can sit here and do my sets and punch a bag and punch a wall all I want. But the wall just standing still. The wall's not trying to get an edge and make you miss and all like. So I said, getting that lock, like
the wall ain't gonna come off and goddamn try to Aaron Donald.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Hands to the face type.
The wall ain't gonna Aaron Donald you, right? So like you said, it's just like I said.
Snap,
I look at it from.
So like you was definitely in both. You was in both eras. I
got the best of both worlds, baby.
Yeah. You were.
I got invested under the CBA.
Oh, and the new.
From I got invested under the OG CBA when they were still matching 2-1. So I got invested because it's every 10 years. So I got drafted in 2008. I got vested in the 2-1 match, and then so I still got that. The rest of I got grandfather. That just stayed grandfather. So I got the best of the old one and the best of the new one.
He got that good. He got the good benefit.
Yeah, and now they done added a lot to it. Like they done added more to it now. So I get the best of both.
He didn't double dipped.
Okay,
shit. 9 year double dip for 9 years.
Double dipper.
Yes, sir. 2-1. They don't match. I only think they match 1 and 1.5 no more. So yeah, that NFL player benefits is
for sure. I think.
Yeah, but it was like I said, when I got in, I got vested under 2-1. So that's one thing that was when they changed. When we had a little lockout. We came back. First thing I asked
for y'all,
we still get matched 2-1, right? Oh yeah, you good? That just can. Once you get vested in, that's what you stay in because they can't change you. They got to go in and change.
They say, it's too much paperwork. Yeah, we got too many new guys. I ain't got time.
We'll fuck over these young guys. Y'all keep 2-1.
Facts.
Hey, y'all better keep these jobs with good benefits.
Man, keep them.
FedEx and. What else?
Benefits are hard to find and keep.
Benefits.
Damn,
good benefits. All right, look. Yeah, we're about to go again to the BS High, bro.
Man, this is what I really been ready to talk about this shit all day, Sweet. Because I ain't never in my life as a football player, bro. But I didn't seen like playing in the the smaller leagues and stuff like that. We seen like a little drop off in the structure and all. But this right here,
this was different.
Is it all nonsense? Like
outrageous.
All nonsense.
Outrageous. From the start to begin, from the start
he
to
looked
the
like
end.
he with the shit too. Like
he with the shit.
Oh, bro, he is like Roy Johnson? The Joker, my nigga.
That's a great comparison.
The Joker, like
he's like the Joker
in the interview, bro.
He's like chaos.
So he's here for all of it.
He looked like he looked like he's crazy.
Do you see what he just did?
Yeah, they tossed the helmet.
Here you go. Like, I was like, bro.
But it was grown men though, right?
No, yes.
Well, like 19.
So the whole so look. From the start,
introduce you first.
Yeah. So from the start of the documentary, it was talking about him, just his background.
And so y'all know we talking about BS High,
right? BS High. We talking about Roy right now, and he was, I guess not like a football athlete, but
the nigga does look crazy.
Right, crazy as hell. So he was in football. He got an internship. He seen a little bit. I think he said at the Jets. And he saw some of the, Bill Parcells and all them. And he saw some of what going on. And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be like a GM, like running shit.
He just started trying shit.
Okay, yes. Mm-hmm. And then that's exactly what he started doing.
Trying shit.
He started off in it was like Christians of Faith school. It was like a Christian school. And they had like a sports. He put it off like an IMG. We're going to get these kids that's bad grades or could make it, this and that, blah, blah. So they get all these kids. All these kids is out of high school except for like 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? They've been out of high school. They graduated.
So they grown.
They grown.
They grown kids.
Grown. 20, you know what I'm saying? 20 years and up
19,
type shit.
Like at least
Didn't Lipscomb play them? Didn't Lipscomb play them?
I don't know.
It was a few. It was like so he put it together, bro, and it was like
they played a few games. I mean, like
I think Lipscomb played them when they like.
So they had it went for a few years. It went for a few years. They had no kids graduate, and then they had no kids go to. You know what I'm saying? They had no kids go anywhere.
Because it wasn't even a school.
Bro, it wasn't a school.
It's just a program.
He literally went on Twitter for his little page. After a while, they got it up, got to Bishop Sycamore, after it was something else previously. And then so he just went and was messaging the kids, talking about some DM me, and then tell them like, oh, you might not have got your opportunity. You might think football will be over, but hey, come play for us. We're going to get you right, this and that. We're going to get you to D1. Like his dream or his goal was to get these kids seen.
Right.
This is what makes crazy.
Sense, but
King. I didn't even get to the shit for. I just got kind of to the plot.
That's like the whole synopsis.
That's the plot.
Now, I'm gonna break this shit down. I'm gonna give you a few of the nuttiness of this guy. Okay. First of all, we got to understand this right here. This man here has over $300,000 worth of lawsuits against him because he didn't believe in paying nobody back. Okay.
He wasn't paying for shit.
He wasn't
So
paying
he's
for
a- he's a
goddamn.
scammer.
He's a scammer.
He's a scammer.
So he's a scammer.
He wasn't paying for shit.
The way that this thing started out, this is part of it that I did not know. Bishop Sycamore wasn't like to Jay-Z, it wasn't the first school. It wasn't like the first, like, that was Bishop Sycamore was just like a 2.0 version of the Christian
the
of
first,
faith.
COF type shit.
And what's wild is the way that he got away, the way that he started his off was like this. He went to like a church or whatever.
Okay.
And he wanted to be the school program. He wanted to build a school
sports program
off the church.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do that. Cause I know in Memphis, I knew churches in Memphis that had, it was a church and they also had a academy. Like I actually went to one of those when I was in school.
Right.
So that was the whole premise. Now, the way that he was getting all his money was he was writing checks in the church's name.
Right. Them hoes
What a man robbed God.
What a man robbed God.
Come on now.
Preach now.
Come on now.
So that was the first joint that just, I was like, oh, this man right here.
He is
really
outrageous.
wildin'.
Outrageous. He just kept going.
The school part, though, to me, was really interesting, bro, because he was taking these kids and basically putting them in libraries and just random spots and say, hey, look, we got tutors and shit coming in. Y'all just sit in this library.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It's more of a tutor type situation.
He didn't have no tutors, though.
That
He was
never
just telling them, like, listen, they were showing up to the spots trying to get in.
And they wouldn't let
like,
him in.
Nah, bro, y'all can't come up
What are
in
y'all
here.
doing here? What are y'all doing?
Stop it, bro.
What are y'all doing here? They said them kids never went to class. They did no work.
It's not a school. It wasn't a class to go to.
They did nothing. They did
So
nothing.
let's talk about how they were living. Because they got to live somewhere. Like, he was taking these kids out the hood and putting them up places, right? So he'll go to
like dorms, like dorm apartments.
Extended stays, goddamn.
Extended stay.
And you know, like some places where you say, hey, look, you come in, you get like
You've been in this extended
Yes,
stay.
I have. I've been in the hotel life when I first got.
That is no place for a child.
I did the hotel
extended
life.
stays.
Anybody. Really.
And he wasn't paying for none of that. Like, so what like he'll do it, it's like extended stay and say, hey, look, if you stay here for a month, we'll give you like the first 2 weeks free, whatever.
Right.
So he'll do the first 2 weeks.
It was months, though.
No, it was months. They say
Months. Yeah,
one place
it
was
was
like,
months.
we'll give you like a 90 days. He's like, oh, I ain't got to pay
For 90 days?
for 90 days?
Had them just
And cool.
chilling.
And then
9 days up, they're gone.
bounce.
Well,
They
tried
get
to
kicked
just-
out. They get kicked out.
they'll get kicked out.
They
Like,
get
he was
kicked
like, you just try to just let him stay as long as possible. But eventually, like, y'all gotta get the fuck up out of here. Then he go to the next spot. And next spot. Now, this is what's wild.
And he did this for years.
Nigga. Years.
Yeah, he did this for at least 3 that we know of. At least 3, because like I said, he had. It was 2 separate.
I want to say
programs.
COF was before, and then the Bishop
After-
Sycamore was 3 years. type
Exactly.
shit.
Bro, like what?
Yeah.
So I'll say this right here though. This is one thing that I gotta say, and I want to kind of get your opinion on this right here. All right. So we seen the doc. We know that he was with the shits. What kind of exposed him was the big ESPN game against IMG.
Right.
Now, one myth I got that I discovered was a myth was he didn't set that up. It wasn't him that did it.
Right.
He didn't set up the IMG game again on ESPN.
Okay.
What he did was he found what was it? He was not a recruiter. He was like a
They said they called him.
A quote unquote matchmaker.
He was
for
like a
high school
matchmaker.
scheduler.
that makes
For high
schedules.
school?
Yeah.
What? That's a thing?
That's the thing, apparently.
Oh, there's a guy. Yeah, there is a guy. There's a guy that does the scheduling.
Yeah,
for,
no,
like across
for
the,
like
the
high
teams
school
across the
teams,
nations.
yeah.
Yeah. For the
Wait,
big teams.
I mean,
and
well,
stuff like
honestly, to me, that slick
So
makes
basically,
sense, though, because like how
he's just a glorified event planner,
Right.
pretty much.
yeah,
Right.
like a Don King.
Okay.
He like a good
football
Don King.
type, yeah.
Okay.
But that
Okay.
makes sense
That
though,
makes-
because
that does
honestly,
make
I feel
sense.
like even like in basketball, if like you got like a Oak Hill versus whoever big school,
Somebody
somebody
gotta
gotta set that
right,
up and
right,
put on
right.
ESPN and like sell it.
Right.
So at the time, IMG, they was a powerhouse. Wasn't nobody really trying to play them anyway. It was like, yo, we ain't trying to get our asses kicked.
Right.
So basically, what Roy told Buddy was, yo, I want to play the best players you got. They said that his schedule was like the number 4 toughest
In the
schedule
country.
in the country.
For that year.
So all these schools really thought Bishop Sycamore was really
Well, they ain't know nothing. They were just like, all right, this is a team that want to play us on the schedule.
Right.
Let's just pull up. They ain't
They
know
had-
shit about BSI.
Right.
I mean, he was saying shit like, yo, we got recruits, we got top players,
He
da, da, da,
was
da.
saying that. He
All
was saying
that, but that ain't no film or nothing
he
like that.
scheduled all these top teams.
Top
Right.
team.
So-
So they was getting their ass.
So, bro, they ain't have a trainer.
None.
Kids tearing ACLs.
They
didn't
have
know.
practice, bro.
Like,
he wasn't practicing.
Bro,
I think it must have been the IMG game I watched where the quarterback had like the gold, the grill. They said he was like 19 or 20. A couple other players looked like they was grown ass, man. It was whatever the big game was on TV.
That was the big one.
58-0. It was bad.
They got smacked.
It was really bad. It was really bad.
Niggas out there pulling ACLs and shit.
But so the crazy part
breaking bones
it's even crazier. Like ESPN and who was the other one? ESPN and whoever it was, they didn't want to comment.
IMG.
Yeah, ESPN and IMG. They didn't want to comment.
They reached out for the documentary.
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't want to say nothing. And then,
did they interview some of the players from Bishop?
Yes.
Yes. I was about to say. So in the end, so all of the players, bro, had like they asked the man, so what do you think of Roy as a coach? And literally everybody's consensus reaction was a pause, bro. It was like,
he evil.
And they had to figure out something to say. Mm-hmm. And they said, and they ended up saying, all bad, bro. He was an evil dude. He wasn't a good coach. Like, they knew that he was all about money.
Mm-hmm.
And so he really went far, and he like, to pay for a bunch of this shit, I guess he took loans out, PPP loans out, and all these kids' names.
That's what was wild, bro.
And they got, evictions.
In the kids' names?
In the kids' names.
He put it in the kids' names?
Yes.
Come on,
listen to this. Hold tight.
So he fucking their credit all.
Bro,
there was this one kid. It's like funny. It's not funny. Stop laughing. But there was one kid that was sitting there, and the guy, like the interview, the guy interviewing, he asked him, he said, hey, like, he ever take that loan out of your name? He said, no, he never did it to me, but I knew he was doing it. And the interview was like, well, says here that he took out, I want to say it was like 43 bands.
It was like 20,833 or some shit like that.
In the kid's name.
In his name.
Kid had no idea.
He didn't have a clue.
And then they show everybody like it's 20, 14, 12, 20. Bruh. And then so they at the hotels that they got put out of, these kids got eviction notices on their records and shit.
From the hotel, because
from the hotels.
He's putting the rooms in their name.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
And this dude's still alive?
Still alive.
Bro,
he's still, he was the main character in this doc.
And then so
definitely got paid for the documentary.
And then so the biggest thing at the end of the story, which is why like Roy is for the football world, terrible person. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did a whole lot to these kids, and that's out of pocket. Like not taking care of them. They eating when he can figure it out. Bro,
the man had for eating porridge.
Right. And bro, this shit just so crazy because like he's terrible in his own way. Mm-hmm. But what he did was just exploit the system.
That's all he did.
Because he labeled the school under a Christian school or a religious school. Mm-hmm. And in Ohio, you can't govern those type of schools.
Private school, right.
You're not a part of whatever high school.
They're not a part of the OSHA or whatever.
Yeah,
they're
not
called.
part of they're not part of TSSAA.
Right. They're not a part of the high school association. And so he could do whatever and get away with it. And like literally they went out and they got an investigation from the governor or whatever. And in the investigation, bro, the whole paper said, well, he did all this bad shit, but we can't do nothing because of. And that's really.
And they just let this shit ride.
Come on.
But listen, check this out. So now let's
all these loans and shit. So the kids are responsible for that shit.
No. So yes.
He got lawsuits.
That's all separate. Now, if like those kids and their parents want to sue him and do all that, that's one thing. But the fraud or whatever that he committed as far as being a coach, they can't do shit about that.
Yeah.
They can't do nothing about that. So he said in the doc, like, yo, I'm running it back next season.
He finna try to do it again.
But
he said he had people calling.
He said
he had schools calling. He said he had 15 schools calling. Like, hey, bro, we want to play y'all next year.
Yeah. So look,
it's because they want to blow that ass out. Yeah. Like shit.
Come on,
I knew that was coming.
Absolutely.
I knew that was coming.
Big pop. But look, check this out though. This is what's interesting about it. They being the man, OSHA, the government, they can regulate and change rules, but they ain't gonna do that though.
But yeah, I was about to say this is the bigger problem
because if schools are doing shit like this, that's how they start these programs.
They'll have to investigate.
Like these big mega schools are building schools based around a a sports program.
Money.
Right. So they can't do nothing about it.
They
They're
could
not
have
going
wanted
to.
to, but it's like, know what? We'll let this man
It's probably some school they.
He flying under the radar right now. He like shit. I'm running.
He
it
talking
back.
about running it.
He running it back.
Run it back.
That motherfucker got
So
arrested. He out and he's talking about he
really
back.
got to be dumb if they go play for this man.
Well, hold on.
You really got to be out like.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
At this point,
I'm gonna be honest with you. The kids that he was recruiting
were too old anyway.
He gave, to me, and this is my opinion going back on it, I feel like the way that they kind of portrayed him, now he's a grimy dude now.
Grimy as fuck.
I'm not taking that from him.
Grimy.
But what he did though, I'm gonna say this, for the kids, he really did them a solid. Because he did two things. Those kids wasn't getting looks.
They wasn't.
They was done.
They wasn't gonna play no more.
It was a wrap.
So he wouldn't got all the
these
niggas that
kids,
just played and after high school
and
they
they was
scholarship, but they was just
right.
dumb.
And they was still
so they
trying
living out their pipe dream.
Right.
Basically.
They was getting
Playing
smacked.
that
They were getting smacked.
But they were loving it.
At the end, a couple of players did get some scholarships.
A couple of players did though.
They
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Hey. But cause look, what Roy basically did was
like what?
Roy
Dead ass. Huh? No. That was the quarterback. That was the quarterback.
One, the
but the
quarterback
other
got his
two,
taken
the
away.
other
They got
two was at the
legit
school.
scholarships.
One was Louisville.
Yeah, exactly.
How long?
Yeah, a couple of them went to Louisville.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. So look,
I gotta watch
what
it
he
now.
did was he gave these kids an opportunity, and he put together a fire schedule to where people gonna see you play because they really coming to see the other team.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you're on ESPN. Now I ain't gonna say on
And
ESPN.
he talking about running it back.
He said he gonna run it back.
Hey, nah, yeah. Look,
he said he gonna run it back.
Look,
That's what he said.
even though he is a con man,
he a con man.
he did do what he set out to do, which was get this team that he created out of literally nothing.
Nothing,
And
bro.
get them on the
Nothing.
national
He
stage.
didn't have a playbook, my nigga. He didn't have a trainer.
Them folks said that he was running Madden
He
plays.
Bruh.
They said he was running Madden.
Right. Like, he didn't have shit. And he got their ass to play one of the top high school
School in the
sports
country.
academy in the country. They got a game.
And now he got a documentary, and he talking about running it.
He gonna run
Right.
it back.
Look, I do not stand for his connery.
I tell you what we do. Let's get this man a last chance. Let's get him one of them and see what he do.
Hey. I mean, well, look, here's the thing. That man can't coach now. That's first and foremost. He can't coach for shit.
He can't coach for shit. He just gonna be the figurehead.
He gonna be a figurehead.
He gonna be
bro.
the
I
figurehead.
don't understand.
Hey, watch
This whole
it.
shit just
watch
blows.
it.
Yeah, I got
Just
you.
watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
bruh.
it. It's
Yeah,
blowing
I was
my mind,
literally
bro.
in
Like,
my
I don't
room,
even
bro.
like.
Looking at TV like.
What do you think about schools though now that do that do focus more on athletics than education?
I mean, that's been happening.
I was about to say, what you talking about?
Why you think I went to Brentwood Academy?
Why do you think I went to Oliver?
You think I went to Brentwood Academy for school?
Come on now. Quit playing with me. Why you think I went to LSU?
Come on, bro.
Tighten up, sweet.
Why you think we went to SEC?
Tighten up, sweet. You sound like the media.
If I was
right
worried
now.
about my education going to SEC, what school you think I would have went to? Where my daughter's going?
Went to
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Went to Penn University.
Went to Vanderbilt, bro.
Nah, yeah, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, right here at the crib. I got offered by Vanderbilt. And if I was worried about school, I would.
Come on now.
He said,
This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing new. Like,
Ain't nothing new,
He
sweet.
said, hey, but look though, you know what we need to do though? Because it seemed that like, bro, I know a lot of people, bro.
Don't start your own. Don't do it.
We can do it. We can do this.
He want to
King.
start his own.
We can do this.
He want to be Roy.
We can do it. Nah, I ain't gonna coach though. I'm gonna call you.
I'm not finna coach that shit neither.
Oh God.
Bro, we
What
can
you
do
mean?
this, bro.
I'm not finna. No.
We can do this, bro. We can do this.
You better call Dan.
All we need, I'm gonna call
Right,
I'm
D-Bay, Bates
calling
do it.
everybody I know. Listen, I'm calling,
Listen,
bro.
just send me your alignment.
You
I'll
want me
train
to-
them. I'll do position training, but I ain't coaching shit.
Bro, that's all I need to. That's it,
I ain't coaching shit. I ain't no.
bro.
You can have
I might
it.
be a DB coach.
I
might be a DB
See,
coach.
bro, listen, we can do our own school. Faith,
I do.
write it down.
That's a lot, bro. It sound good.
No, it do sound good.
It sounds phenomenal.
He did it.
But he ain't got the school though.
That motherfucker.
You try to do it the right way.
First off, he didn't.
You want to
even-
do it the right way,
I
right?
can buy
didn't
some
even-
teachers.
That
But
nigga
what I'm
didn't even
saying
I
have-
can buy some teachers.
Right.
Sure.
You trying to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You think it was hard for him to do that.
King.
Nah,
Doing it the
it
right way
wasn't.
is
what? It wasn't hard for him.
Right, doing it because they're doing it the right way.
That shit seem easy as hell.
Because doing it the right way is infinitely harder.
That nigga didn't
do
have
that shit, bro.
sir.
We can
He
do
didn't
it,
have
bro.
a
Doing it the right way is infinitely harder than the way he did it. That's why he did the way he did. Doing it the right way is so much harder.
But us together, we can do it though. Is what I'm trying to tell you, King.
I'm not saying we can't. I'm not.
Hey, call me when you get it done.
I'm not finna do it.
Call me,
bro. You ain't gonna help me, JC? Come on, bro.
Well, you know what? You know how much goes into start like.
Call me when you get it done.
Yeah,
bro, I know a couple of teachers, bro.
Nah, call me when you did it.
A couple. This man said a couple of teachers.
I know. This all you gonna need. Really, just some tutors.
So that's 1% of the way there.
Stop it.
What else I need? I don't need much else.
Nah, we not.
So, if you want to start a school, or you trying to do it his way?
I'm just trying to do it his way. Just
hell no.
A program.
All you need is you. You got it.
He trying to get us taken to jail.
You already there. All you need is you. Do it. Go ahead, do it.
Lawsuit city. Hell no.
I'll be a lawsuit.
You got it.
All right. So
obviously, you don't need nothing because he did it so sweet.
Hey,
you got it, sweet. You got the
bro,
plan.
I got all the contacts.
You got the plan, bro. Make it happen.
All we need is facility.
Just don't call me.
No, I'm calling you. You
don't
can
call
my first phone call.
No.
You my first phone call.
No comment.
I did have another question about that. You know, JC and King, you guys could speak on this. There was, before the IMG game, they played another game 48 hours before that. On the last minute. Yeah. He just scheduled that shit.
I almost forgot.
They played 2 games.
So they had to schedule
2 games.
And then for some reason.
So they played like a Wednesday and a Friday.
No.
They played a
Friday
and a Sunday.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
In the same weekend?
And they got beat both times.
Bro, they played. They went out and played a whole game on Friday.
Yes.
Yep.
And they played a whole nother game on Sunday.
Yes.
Yep.
2 different schools, like.
Yes.
I want to say it was 2 different cities. I want to say
that's what I'm saying. They don't have a home. They ain't got a school, so there's no home field for them.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And what's crazy is where the players thought they really could win, and I really
talking about, bro.
I really respected it. I did as a person.
Yeah, King.
You already know, like
they played Friday and then went out and played a whole nother game.
His whole justification was there's no law against it,
and it's not.
He's right.
So his whole shit was
he is absolutely right.
Loophole King.
Hey, bro.
I mean, lawsuit King, but yeah,
he probably been finessing pussy for his whole. He probably been finessing.
Nah, he been smacking his girl. That's what they said.
Yeah, he actually got in trouble for that, but somehow he got off.
Scammer.
All right, yeah, exactly. All right, well, shit, that's all we had.
Bro, look at this nigga. Yeah,
had to talk about.
Look at this man
for the day. Nah, he out of there. He out of there.
I gotta watch.
We got any questions? Is this?
I gotta watch it now.
Is this what we got in here for?
Hey, bro, we ain't link up with Bates, huh? He's Pete Carroll.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, they doing cut downs. Yeah, they gotta go through. I never thought about it too, but they gotta go through every player.
He coaching. He coaching.
Every player.
They got to call him in, send him out.
And they're gonna go through every coach for his position coach. Ask what they think, whether they're gonna cut him or keep him.
It's a long process.
Yeah,
you gotta do it with every player.
Yep. Well, the ones
not
you
every play, right? Yeah, most.
But let's see if we got any questions before we.
Man, got some 5 questions.
Hold on, these decent.
All right, I like this right here. This is the movie shit right here. Who had the best '90s runs in of movies? You worded that terribly. So I'm a fix it.
'90s,
like who had the best run in the '90s?
And
you got just for example, you got Jim Carrey, Tom Cruise, Eddie Murphy, Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks, Denzel, Robin Williams, Adam Sandler.
'90s
in the '90s, who had the best run?
Shit, you got my guy first.
Who?
Jim Carrey.
I ain't gonna. I was damn near gonna say Eddie, fool.
I ain't gonna Ace Ventura. You know he was on Living Color first of all.
He was.
There's a lot of there was a lot of talent on the Living Color.
Ace Ventura.
But we say movies though.
Like
saying movies.
Yeah, all the Ace Venturas.
It's only 2 of them.
Cable Guy
was in the '90s.
There's another one. The Mask.
The Mask was fire.
Yeah, The Mask.
The Clumps. Pull it the whole time.
He was in Batman. He was the Joker in Batman. Liar.
He was the Riddler.
Bro.
He was the
Riddler.
The Riddler in Batman.
Okay, my bad, not the Joker.
Oh,
yeah, but then the Truman Show.
Yeah, he had a run.
Dumb and Dumber. Come on now.
Classic. Pull up, Eddie. Pull up, Eddie. Eddie had a run too. Boomerang. Life.
Oh, Mulan.
Bowfinger. What? Dr. Doolittle.
Hilarious.
Serious. But Beverly Hills was the '80s. But when was Beverly Hills Okay,
The third one came
I
out.
think they may
Three's
want him in
94.
the. They may want him in the.
Nutty
90s.
Professor, come on now.
Dr. Doolittle was
Yeah.
fire.
What? And he was in Mulan.
Holy Man is slick hilarious too.
Come on.
It's got some moments. It's cheesy, but Holy Man.
Those gonna be my two. I'm gonna say for sure. I feel like Adam Sandler's run was a little bit. It was like
Yeah,
late
Adam Sandler.
90s.
I was
early
gonna say my next one was
2000s.
gonna be Adam, but yeah,
But it's like late 90s, early 2000s.
Was his
He had a
later?
run. Yeah, because like all of his.
they was all.
Happy Gilmore, Fire.
Waterboy.
Waterboy was that
Right.
was
Deuce.
2000s, right? When was that? Waterboy and Billy. Ah, shit.
1990s.
Yeah, all of these is
Yeah,
90s. He
all
typed
these
in
90s.
90s.
Yeah.
All of these is 90s.
Billy Madison. I forgot he was in
Bulletproof?
Coneheads.
Ooh,
Bulletproof was
Deuce. He was in
one, too.
Deuce Bigelow too.
Yeah, he was in there.
I didn't know he was. Oh, remember, I gotta go back and watch Deuce.
I don't think he was in Deuce. I
Wedding
think he like
Singer.
produced.
He probably
Yeah, damn.
produced. Like it was
I don't
probably
know,
like
shit, then Robin Williams,
Madison
too.
production. Robin Williams had a run.
Robin Williams too.
Oh, Robin
Robin
Williams
Williams
had a lot of movies back then.
Yikes. Let me see. Ah,
He said, that been that
Shit.
list tripled.
Shit.
Them movies. is-
Jumanji, Fire, Patch Adams,
Nigga,
Miss
Aladdin,
Miss
my
Doubtfire,
Miss Doubtfire.
Jack.
Hook,
Quit playing.
Flubber, Fire.
Goodwill Hunting.
Right.
Hook.
Flubber was dope.
Flubber was
Yeah, he was
Right
Aladdin, the
there.
genie in Aladdin.
He
Yeah,
was Aladdin. Come on now. Realistically, out for this list,
Toys,
Doubtfire.
Toys is dope.
I ain't seen that. I ain't seen Toys.
You ain't seen Toys? Toys
I
is
ain't
dope.
seen most of these, to be honest.
What?
I seen Jumanji, Patch. Jack was fire. I cried. Bicentennial Man. I cried.
Hook.
I cried at both of those. Hook. I cried.
Jumanji.
He got a lot.
I was
Yeah,
like,
bro,
this
Miss
it. I ain't seen Fowler's
Fire
Day.
shit. Fern Gully,
You
Fire.
ain't seen Flubber, my nigga?
I seen Flub. I said Father's Day. I ain't seen it. Fern, I ain't seen Fern and Gully.
Fern Gully, cartoon.
Ah, shit. Pull up Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise definitely got one Mission Impossibles. That's what that was.
He been jumping off of shit his whole career.
Hell yeah, a few good. But nah, shit. That's not 90s though, is it? Was a
Tight
few
end.
good men was
Type
90s?
in.
Oh, hell yeah. Fire.
Because what's the name?
The Fur was in Memphis. Days of Thunder. I ain't gonna lie to you. As far as just like consistency, this is the best list. He ain't got no skips. This is the best list as far as he ain't got no skips. A Few Good Men's fire. The Firm fire. Eyes
You
Wide
skipped
Shut
the
is my
second
one.
movie.
I did skip that one. I
Man,
did skip
sweet
that
me.
one.
How you
Well,
gonna
I'm
talk
pretty
about
sure-
consistency?
I'm
then
pretty sure that
skip
show was
the
fire though.
second
Click on it
one?
real quick. Click on it.
Sweet me.
Just because of the lineup. Like, I know that whole had to be fire.
Sweet me killing me.
That shit,
And it's in the 2000s.
I ain't seen it, but that shit
No,
gotta
it's
be fire.
92. Yeah, no.
That shit didn't look like it was good though.
Yeah, it's
Magnolia was
definition of
good.
consistency except that one and that one.
Without Limits is fire.
I don't
Magnolia,
know,
I've seen
man.
Magnolia. That shit's fire. Mission
That's a
Impossible
hard
fire.
list because we ain't even see
Yeah.
Denzel list.
Right.
Let's go
Or
go Denzel.
Tom Hanks.
Let's go.
Right.
And
Tom
Tom
Hanks
Hanks got my
had a
favorite
list,
movie
too.
of all time. My favorite movie of all time
Forrest
is a
Gump.
Tom Hanks movie.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. It's my favorite movie of all time. By far,
Okay.
not even close.
Okay.
Love that movie.
Yeah, Denzel.
Malcolm X, Ricochet.
The
Courage on the
Siege,
Fire.
Crimson
Yeah,
Tide,
Courage on the
Virtuosity,
Crimson Tide
Pelican
was
Brief,
Pelican Brief was
Malcolm
fire.
X.
He got game.
He got game.
Game.
Come on now.
Preacher's Wife.
Is it
Preacher's
more
Wife
on
was
there?
fire.
Is it more on that list?
That's it.
Okay.
Shit,
That's
that's a
tough.
hard list. You talk about consistency. Shit, that's the
Siege.
that's the consistency list. I see consistency in that one
Yeah.
because I done seen all of them.
Man, he be killing it now.
That was a good one. I think I'm giving it to Eddie Murphy though, personally.
You ain't seen Tom though. You ain't even see Tom.
Tom who?
Tom Hanks.
All right, go ahead, type in Tom Hanks. He
L-
got something too. I know.
You
he
ain't
do.
see El Hankio.
Tom Hanks got something. I know. Apollo 13, fire.
Damn, Toy Story. Get
Damn.
in there.
The
Yep.
Thing You Do, fire. Toy
Green
Story,
Mile,
both of them,
Gump.
fire. Green Mile, Gump.
Apollo.
He was
Saving
in
Private
Phila-
Ryan, fire.
He was in Philadelphia.
You've got mail.
You've got mail, fire.
Yeah.
Shit, Forrest Gump got some. I mean, Tom Hanks.
Forrest
He said Forrest.
That's his favorite movie.
Gump.
That's my
I'm
favorite
dead.
movie. Bro, Forrest most. So,
You
funny
and
story.
Jenny was like peas and carrots.
Damn near. Funny story. So
Jenny got that shit.
there's
bro.
a man, what? RP to her, man.
Right.
She in the catching that virus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here fucking and shit. There was a scene in there, and my 11th grade theater teacher was in Forrest Gump. She was the
That's
lady
dope.
that was running. Remember when he was running and shit on the bridge, and there was a lady that was like the reporter saying, "Are you running for women's rights?" That was my 11th grade teacher.
So speaking of 90s movies, my dad was in Ernest Goes to Jail. He was in the
Hey.
intro.
Oh wow.
He said the dude
Ernest had a little run too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ernest scared. Ernest goes to jail. Ernest scared. Yeah.
Ernest had a run.
My dad said that was the funniest dude he ever met in his life on set because they filmed Ernest Goes to Jail at the old prison here in Nashville.
I did not know.
And
that.
so my dad he's in the intro when he's getting ready to walk him down.
They shot
let it play. He's gonna be the big when he's running tiptoeing. My dad's gonna be the one that walks him down and picks him up and carries him.
They
with one
shot
hand.
that in jail.
Yeah, at the old Nashville prison.
That's crazy. I did not know that. Hello, fool. Let me see.
You gotta go to
keep watching.
the
He got that. You'll be able to know he gonna have a funny ass. It's gonna be a big dude. They're gonna look like Frankenstein.
That's funny, fool.
He's gonna chase behind him, and then he's gonna pick him up and walk with him with one hand.
Oh, in the silhouette.
There you go.
Right there.
That's
I'm
Pops.
fucking dead.
Yep. That's Pops. Right there. There you go.
Get your ass on.
Oh man, that's live.
He said that was a funny. He said that's the funniest man he's ever met his entire life.
I can see that.
I had to probably go with Jim. I fuck with Jim.
Yeah, I fuck with Jim too.
I fuck with Jim.
I like these joints, bro. What's a movie sequel or reboot that hasn't happened yet that you would watch? No question. Damn, I feel like they done did all the reboots. All of them been trash.
Yeah, the reboot category is tough, man.
Yeah, I just because I feel like
tough.
I
don't even be watching.
They've done so many, and all of them been trash.
Yeah,
all of them have not been that.
That's a tough.
All of them been trash.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's a tough.
It'd be tough.
Like they tried to do Coming to America, trash.
No,
they tried to do White Man Can't Jump, trash. Well, I ain't gonna say it was trash. I actually like that joint. It wasn't the first one, but it was actually decent though.
Yeah.
It was actually decent, bro.
Hold on. They said that me and DB showed on defense what we do when we forget to play. What y'all do on offense? I mean,
ask a nigga next to you.
Y'all about to say, I was just thinking.
What we got?
Because they be right next to a nigga.
What
for
we
real,
got, nigga? I thought, hey, you better say something because I'll get a flag. I'll get a flag. I'll get a false start and throw you under the bus. No, I'm joking. But no, you ask a guy like. I done turned around and asked the quarterback. Yeah, I forgot what I did. Hey, what's the count? What we on? Like, what's the check? Like, if it's a play with. Yeah, no, ask somebody next to you.
Well, damn, I guess that's.
Yeah, you better ask.
I guess it's a little different. Y'all right there next to a nigga like this.
Yeah, we right here. Yeah, we ain't a couple. You're right. We ain't a couple yards away across the field. Yeah, I done did that. I'm blindsided.
The hell?
Got to get your attention, bro. Hey, what we got?
Bay said, I feel like last time I asked you, Bay said, bro, it's some niggas, but shit, I don't know, nigga.
On defense, niggas don't know.
That's fucked up.
Niggas on defense selfish.
Sometimes nigga don't know.
But he probably don't. But he probably don't know either.
Because half the time when a nigga on defense don't know. It's either he really tired or in a situation where niggas really not gonna know, it's hurry up. And we ain't got no fucking call. And they about to snap that bitch. Nigga, hey, what? Nigga said...
Bruh, just stay in front of your man.
Nigga said, back up, nigga, fuck it. I don't know.
Find the area, find some...
Oh, God, nigga, cover grass, something, fuck.
Oh, man. Hey, there was one more question over here that I thought it was fire, bro. It was a question about your starting five basketball team, like non-professional basketball team. I thought it was a fire question.
Starting five from non-basketball?
Yeah. Like non-professional athlete. You're a starting five.
That'd be a
Chris Brown, Quavo. Quavo can hoop.
I'm listening to the five.
Yeah.
2 Chainz.
Yeah, but he played college.
Nah, he not professional.
You right.
Let me see. Who was I had? I had a few more, fool. Jack Harlow. I seen what he did on White Man Can't Jump. He can sleep hoop a little bit. Now, maybe there was... I think he can hoop a little bit. And Adam Sandler. Run the one.
That's not bad.
It's not a bad group.
I don't know about Jack Harlow.
From what we've seen.
Jack probably my wild card a little bit. I feel like they make it look cool.
6 man.
Look at it. Oh, yeah, he got defense.
I don't think I know enough to...
Yeah. What the...
Yes, sir.
That shit was... What?
Absolutely. I'm picking Jack.
Off the backboard.
Yeah. From 8 feet away.
I'll fuck it.
Back finger roll from that far away.
Cold as hell. Another one.
Yes, sir. It's going in, but I don't...
I'll pick it up for sure.
I don't know, man. I don't know enough about it because we only see a few of these people be playing shit. It's probably other motherfuckers that can play for real.
I got it. Yeah, no, it probably J. Cole. Got put.
Yeah.
Drizzy. He be hooping. But I feel like he ain't making my starting five, though.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler for sure making my starting five. His old ass. Oh, yeah, this for here.
I ain't picking him just because of this
Watch
alone.
this, fool.
Yeah, just because of him doing this alone is why he
I feel like he did this, and then he was like, I gotta start hooping now because I can't have this be my shit.
The next day, that might build the
he's a
gym.
clown for showing up in there and meeting.
Nah, yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I ain't picking him.
Facts.
No, like I said, probably 2 Chainz for me. 2 Chainz, definitely 2 Chainz. J. Cole,
for sure.
No, I ain't never really seen Chris Brown hoop, but I heard he's a
Chris Brown.
I wouldn't doubt he's a pretty good athlete.
Chris Brown can hoop for sure. And Quavo can hoop for sure.
I mean, I don't think I've seen enough.
Master P.
Right, we don't see.
Yeah, but he played in the pros though.
Yeah, about to say he can't say him.
You're right.
He played for the pros. Silk the Shocker.
Silk can hoop.
Silk was better than P.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Silk the Shocker hoop, bro.
Silk was out there balling.
Silk the Shocker was a hooper, bro.
That's funny, man. I thought it was a funny question, bro. But,
no, that's straight. That's straight.
Anyway, we got anything else, bro, before we get out of here? I will say, if y'all haven't already, bro, go ahead and start season 2 of Winning Time. I'm gonna be talking about Winning Time here soon. It's getting fire. It's good. It's just as good as season 1.
Appreciate y'all having me back, man. You know, it's
I appreciate you pulling up, man.
With base being gone, man, y'all just let me know, bro. I'll pull up, bro.
Hey, listen, we're gonna need you for all the football talk because as you saw, I'm just gonna let y'all just cook.
Yeah, I'm about to say, sweet be like, man, what's going on? Like, teach me something, educate me.
Hell yeah, I love the football talk. I'm gonna let y'all cook,
it's ugly in the streets football time now. You know, it's cut.
Nah, yeah, cut season, man. Hey, shout out to all my boys, man. That got a little opportunity. They might be sent back to the house right now, but look, y'all boys. Y'all don't ever quit chasing y'all dream, bro. Y'all keep going. Y'all might get another call during the season. Y'all stay training, stay in shape, bro.
Roy Johnson,
keep y'all head up, man. It's a lot of opportunities out there. Don't give up on it.
Keep putting that work in. It's 32 teams, bro. If you was in camp with somebody, you was doing something.
If you was in camp this year and you got cut, do not be sad. Right. Somebody is looking, my boy.
They always watching.
They are this close to calling your phone. You better be on point, my boy.
Always watching, bro. And good luck to everybody going to the season.
Facts, man. Facts.
Stay healthy.
Hello season.
Stay healthy, man. Be as high. We'll be hiring next year.
We need some good.
He said be as high. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
You heard him. To start a program too. So, anybody out there that want to,
Raw Room Academy, man. Coming to y'all soon.
Just don't call me.
I'm dead. All right, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. It's been the Raw Room in this bitch. Easy.
If you have something to say and need a place to help you say it, check out the boys at the Raw Room Media Group to get information on recording the session.
Appreciate y'all for listening. Hey, follow us. Follow us at the Raw Room, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me at Wesson_Son56 on Instagram. On Twitter, DB_5Trey.
Follow your boy JC, JCar_11, Twitter, Instagram, JCar_32. And the Raw Room is at raw__room.
Roomies, we appreciate y'all for listening. We'll tune in for your next week. Easy.